Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Quality Shot Tennis. It is Novak Djokovic taking on Stanislav Wawrinka, who've shown us some all-time great matches. And listen, I'm just excited. I'm just excited to watch this. We got let's get the hype in chat because it's another Wawrinka Djokovic match. Listen, 10 years on from when they played an epic match at the Australian Open 2013. Wawrinka's always played Djokovic super amazing. Two of the best backhands on the tour in the last while. One of them plays with one hand, one of them plays with two hands. But listen, two of the best backhands, two of the better players. Wawrinka, probably the best player of the last generation outside the big four, you would say. Djokovic, both these guys, you already know who Wawrinka and Djokovic are. I don't even need to say it. Let's have a good time here. Wawrinka Djokovic playing at Wimbledon. How many more times are we going to see this matchup? Who knows? This could be one of the last times we see this matchup. Hopefully we get as much play as we can in. There is a curfew. We saw that yesterday with Murray and Tsitsipas. But listen, we're going to have fun while we're here. And we got like 2.5 hours. Djokovic taking on Wawrinka. It's going to be fun. Joker and straights. Okay, Ghost. We'll see what Stan can do. We'll see what Stan the man can do. Listen, one of my personal favorite rivalries. I mean, if you saw 2013 Australian Open, that's one of the greatest matches of all time. Forget about a final or not. That's one of the better matches of all time. That match was crazy. So, anyway, I'm just super pumped to see this one. I think it's going to be good. And I am pumped. Pumped for the match. Pumped for the match. The players are currently warming up their serves. Anthony on the call here. Anthony Hirsch on the call. Quality Shot Tennis. I'm excited for the match. So excited for it. So excited for it. They will be playing under a roof. They'll be playing under a closed roof. And listen, let's make this a fun one. Let's make this a fun stream. But it's so their head-to-head is not close. It's not close. It's Djokovic 20-6. But listen, Wawrinka has won 4 of their last 5 matches at majors. It's the facts. I'm just naming facts out here. I'm just telling you some stats. He's won 4 of the last matches at at majors since 2012. Since 2012, when Wawrinka became the player that he became. I'll give you a stat here that's pretty cool. They've played 7 matches at majors in that time period since Stan has become Stan. They've either all been won by Wawrinka or they've gone 5 sets. Wawrinka has won at least 2 sets in all of the matches they've played. It's a different Wawrinka. Wawrinka is 38 years old. This is a different Wawrinka. Djokovic is overwhelming favorite. There's no doubt about it. But you got to give the respect to Stan, the 2 players. Djokovic ready to serve here. We're about to start. Super pumped for this one. Very, very pumped for this one. And look, it's about to be fun. About to be fun right here. All right, Wawrinka taking on Djokovic. Djokovic to serve. First serve down the line. Wawrinka the back in return, and it goes long. I'm loving it. Wawrinka taking on Djokovic. And really, this could, when we look at their head-to-head, when we look at the Wawrinka-Djokovic head-to-head that's brought us some really great epics, this could be the last one on the list. Like I said, Wawrinka is 38 years old. We don't know how many more times these two are going to play each other, especially at a major. This is their first time playing on grass courts. But, yeah, I'm just excited to see this one. I am very pumped for this one. Serve down the line. Wawrinka return into the net. 30 love for Djokovic. 2 quick points. 2 quick points for Novak. 2 quick points for Novak. Novak serve. Join in. Djokovic serve out wide. Wawrinka return is a good one. Djokovic got there with the volley. Half volley. Okay. Stan the man. I'm going to be cheering everything that Stan the man can get. Djokovic, obviously, overwhelming favorite, and for good reason. You can put up like a million reasons why Djokovic is the big favorite, let alone he's won the Wimbledon the last 4 times he's played it. I would say that's probably the big one. That's pretty much the big one. Serve, block return from Wawrinka. Ooh, that's a great backhand. Inside out from Novak. Right inside the sideline. 40-15 for Novak. 40-15 for Novak. Quick game to start off right here. Eunice Djokovic. Yeah, let's see. Let's go Novak. I'm just excited to see this match. Novak versus Stan. Two absolute powerhouses. Two absolute powerhouse players. Wawrinka return into the net. 1-0 for Novak. It is 1-0 for Novak. Yeah, in England, it's currently 8:41. So the curfew at Wimbledon, as we saw yesterday, is 11 p.m. Hopefully, we get as much play as we can in this one. Make it fun. If you're in chat, let me know what time is it where you're at. What time is it where you're at, and where are you from? Where are you watching from? Let me know in chat. 1-0. Wawrinka serve. Wawrinka wants to serve well in this match. There's no doubt about it. Wawrinka wants to dictate. He wants to be aggressive, and for that, he'll want to get a lot of. He'll want to serve very well. The grass courts, they award aggressiveness, so we'll see if Wawrinka can bring it. Just bring an absolute onslaught of power. Good serve, but the better back in return from Novak. Forehand clips the net. Forehand cross from Wawrinka. Forehand inside in from Novak. Backhand cross court to the backhand. Wawrinka down the middle. Forehand inside in from Novak. Forehand cross from Novak. Forehand down the line from Stan. Okay, long rally. Backhand to the backhand of Novak. Forehand from Stan. Clips the net. Goes back on the side. I've missed this, guys. I've missed this, guys. I've missed the Stan Djokovic battles. It's not 2013, but listen, you can't count out players like this. They can bring it. They can bring it any age, anytime. Players like Wawrinka and like Djokovic. Love 15. Second serve coming. Novak backhand to the backhand of Wawrinka. Down the middle. Forehand is a longer to the catch. Maybe just caught. Wawrinka can return it. Love 30. Love 30 for Novak. Quick start from Novak. Novak is not playing around. He knows how good Djokovic is. If Djokovic knows how good Wawrinka is. If anybody knows how good Wawrinka is, you better believe that it's Novak. Novak knows what he's up against at the majors. Like I said, Wawrinka has beaten Novak 4 times at majors. 3 of those he went on to win. But even if he doesn't win this event, he knows how tough Wawrinka can be when Wawrinka's at his best. Forehand to the forehand of Wawrinka. Forehand from Novak into the forehand of Stan. Deep on the baseline. Big forehand inside out. That's what Novak will want to do. Drop shot from Novak, and it's too good. Novak is having no business about it. Novak's not waiting till the curfew. Novak wants to get this done today. Novak knows the time limit. He's got 2.5 hours. Stan will be trying to push that in this one. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. 3-0 for Djokovic. Okay. Big serve down the line is long. Second serve coming. Very quick start for Novak. Already 3 break points. This can get away from Stan quickly in this first set. Backhand cross. Backhand to the return of Djokovic way up into the sky. 50-40. And that's the thing. Wawrinka will want to serve well because Novak's return is already returning crazy. So, on the grass courts, Novak is one of the best returners we've ever seen on the grass courts. Wawrinka is going to need to serve well if he wants to be to dictate, to be aggressive, and that's what's worked for him in the past. KC, привет. Как дела? Hello, what's up, KC? What's up, KC? What's up? Everybody join in for this one, 30-40. 30-40, third break point here. Wawrinka trying to stay close to start off. I already feel like this is a big point right here. 30-40. A quick start for Djokovic would not be good news for Wawrinka, not at all. First serve into the net, second serve coming. Second serve coming. Backhand from Novak into the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak. Cross into the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak into the backhand of Stan. We're going cross to cross. Drop shot into the net from Novak. And Stan outlasts the backhand rally. There's one backhand on the court that's obviously everybody knows how good it is. But listen, Stan has one of the best backhands of all time too. Stan, in my opinion, has the best one-handed backhand I've ever seen. His backhand is insane. He's got one of the better backhands we've seen, and Djokovic isn't going to destroy him in a backhand. Wawrinka is one of the few players that we can say about that. Serve from Stan. Down the line is Long. Second serve. Come in here. Forehand from Novak. Cross into forehand. Wawrinka. Cross. Forehand from Novak is Long. Okay, a few more errors. Pitch perfect start, but a few more errors. Still early stages. Advantage to Wawrinka, though. Already feel like this was a big game. Yeah, that's it. Plays on in the chat. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Wawrinka's still holding tough. We're holding tough. We're still gauging it out. Still gauging it out. Feeling out the match. Wawrinka, though, with a game point. Big serve is an ace out wide. Okay, one game all. One game all in this one. One game all in this one. Just learning the first word. Well, not even right alphabet. No, it's fine. I understood. I understood you, Casey. Okay, we're at one game all. One game all. Novak to serve. First serve down the line. Just misses. Second serve coming for Novak. Second serve here for Novak Djokovic. It's a kick serve. Not a great serve. Backhand from Novak. Slice. Comes to net. Forehand volley. Lob over Novak is Long. Wawrinka had other plays there, but, first one of the game. It's all good. 15 love. 8 minutes into this one. 8 minutes in. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Wawrinka and Novak out of major. I don't care what year it is. I don't care what time it is. I don't care what age Wawrinka is. I don't care if he's 50. It's always a match to watch. We both know it. We both know it. How many more times are we going to see it, especially out of major? What's up, Max Den? We got Max Den in chat too. We got Eunice, Osrar, KC, Max Den. We got Ghost in chat. Good to see. Good to see. It was nice to see Stan winning those 3 Grand Slams, the era of the big 3. Huge accomplishment. And he had to beat Novak Rafa on the way to all 3 of them. He did it well earned. Playing some of the best tennis we've seen recently. Him in his striped shorts at RG. The magic of the shorts. Sounds like the worst movie title of all time. His shorts and him at RG. He beat Novak on the way to 2014 AO. He beat Nadal in the final. 2015 Roland Garros played an insane final. In that one, came back from a set down against Novak. Listen, and then 2016 US Open beat Novak in the final. Wawrinka gets it done the correct way. He doesn't take any easy routes about it. Chip forehand to the forehand of Novak. He comes in with a big forehand down the line. Smash from Novak. It's put away. 40 love. 40 love. I need to rewatch the long highlight of Stan beating Novak again, the French Open. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. At the time, that was so heartbreaking for Novak. The craziest thing I've ever seen Novak do, I'll tell you what the craziest thing I've ever seen Novak do after this point. First serve is Long, second serve coming. I'll say it after this point. It's to do with that. It is to do with that, Max. Forehand from Stan down the middle, backhand from Novak right on the baseline. Stan right on the baseline, but it's a forehand long cross court. 2-1 for Novak. 2-1 for Novak. Craziest thing I've seen Novak do. 2015 RG. He's going for a first Roland Garros title. Nadal's not there. Who knows if Novak's going to have a better chance ever again. Loses to Wawrinka in the final in 4 sets. Wawrinka playing just insane tennis. In retrospect, just insane tennis. And then Novak looks so heartbroken for good reason. Then Novak goes on to win the next 4 majors in a row. That's the craziest thing I've seen Novak do. Nobody's ever done that since Laver, I think. Win the 4 in a row. I don't think Emerson did that. Maybe Emerson. On the men's side, Novak, I think, is the first person to do that since Laver, to win 4 in a row. Not the same thing as calendar slam, but still, that's, pretty much. That's to win 4 in a row. It doesn't matter what order they come in. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. After, in my opinion, the most heartbreaking match of Novak's career. I still think that was. Hey, what's up, MJ? We got MJ in chat too. It's a big stream. We got a big stream. This is the place where you want to be. I'm saying it myself. This is where you want to be. 2-1 for Novak over Wawrinka. And I got a funny story about the first kind of epic Wawrinka Djokovic match too. I got a story, and it sounds fake, but let it be fake. I'm gonna say it anyway because I think it's real. It's a real story of mine about the Novak Wawrinka match. I'll tell you after this point here. 1-2 Wawrinka serving. Wawrinka is serving. First serve in the net. Second serve coming. Second serve coming for Stan. Backhand return to the backhand of Stan down the middle. Slice. Again, a bit down the middle. Backhand cross from Stan. That's a better shot. Again, a backhand cross score. That backhand is still working wonders, but that forehand was long. Forehand was long. Backhand's looking good, though, from Stan. Love 15. I was a big fan of Wawrinka. I was a big fan of Wawrinka like 2012-ish. I remember his match against Federer in Shanghai that year. I was a huge fan of Wawrinka. I was like, okay, this guy might climb up and not just live inside of Federer's shadow. I had my eye on him kind of early 2013. I watched the highlights of the Wawrinka match in the match before the all-time epic he played against Novak in Australia. And I said, no, Wawrinka is playing crazy tennis. The shot making in his third round match, I was like, Wawrinka is playing crazy. I had such a good feeling about the match versus Novak. I was like, Stan might even do something. He's playing offsides. How good Stan was playing. I watched that match. I was like, that Novak match might be pretty good. Now I think it's one of the best matches of all time. I think it's the best match still that they've ever played against each other, and there's a few to choose from. 2013, round of 16, the Australian Open. That match, 11-9, 12-10 or something in the fifth set. That match was crazy. 10 years on from that one, 2023 Wimbledon. It's the first time these guys have played on the grass courts. But listen, Stan's game, he's very aggressive off of both wings, but grass is the worst for Stan's game. For whatever reason, he just can't ever do it on the grass courts. Clay is much better for him. And I'll give you stats to back that up too. Forehand in the net, we're at 30 all. I'll give you stats to back that up too. So, some stats to back it up. Wawrinka is 32 and 33 on grass going into this event. Okay, so it's pretty much 50. Okay, on the other surfaces, he's 65% on clay courts. He's about 60% on hard courts. He's below 50 on grass courts. And Wimbledon is his worst winning percentage. Ace down the line from Stan, by the way, on a big point, 40-30. Clutch from Stan to get to 40-30. Already some big moments here. Stan holding on close, even though he's gone through he had a love 40 game in his first service game. Stan is holding on. 40-30. Not out of this game quite yet, though, but he's holding on. Catches his ball toss. Still first serve. First serve here. First serve in the net. Second serve. Second serve for Stan the man. Backhand from Novak down the middle into the backhand of Stan. Forehand from Stan cross into the forehand of Novak down the line, but it's wide. It's wide. It is wide from Novak. Thank you guys for joining in to scream. Stay around. Stay around. Wawrinka is hanging on. He's hanging on close. He's tough. Stan is as tough as they get, especially at the majors. Listen, Stan's winning percentage. Here's another fact for you. Stan's winning percentage outside of the majors is like 62%. At the majors, he's like 70% or something. He does much better at the majors. He's at least 73% win percentage at every major outside of Wimbledon. At Wimbledon, he's 56%. So that's another stat about why grass, showing that grass is his weakest surface. 15 love for Novak here. Long from Stan. Long from Stan. Hey, what's up, Lakshmi? What's up, Lakshmi? I imagine Juan Martín del Potro would have won 3 Grand Slams. He wasn't hindered with injuries. I go even higher than that. I think he could have won even way more. Listen, if he didn't have injuries, I think he would have won at least 5 slams. And if he wasn't playing in this big 4 or 5 slams, if he wasn't playing in this big 3 era, I'm so high on Del Potro. I think we could be looking at his name completely different in the history book. He maybe wasn't quite like, I don't know. He lost so many matches to the big 3. Results is a big thing. He only won 1 Masters event. That's a big thing to put out there, but I'm so high on Delpo. I'm just so high on Delpo. And the injuries kept hindering him whenever he got any kind of momentum. And Delpo works off of momentum. So I'm very high on Del Potro. I'm very high on Del Potro, and I think that's one of the biggest what ifs in tennis. 40 love, no, 30 love. First serve's out from Novak. Second serve from Novak coming. Second serve from Novak is coming. Wawrinka and Del Potro, probably the two best players of this last era outside of the big four. Ferrer up there as well. Some other players to name as well. Second serve return out from Wawrinka. Berdych, Songa, Raonic, Nishikori. Who else? I mean, depends how far you go back. Nalbandian. There's a lot of great players to name. Cilic is always underrated. There's a lot of great players to name, but I would think that Del Potro and Wawrinka are probably the two biggest ones. And Del Potro's winning percentage even better than Wawrinka's, you have to say. Del Potro played less matches, but he had 71%, won 71% of his matches. Wawrinka 62%. Del Potro deserves to be in the conversation as well. Wawrinka with his 3 majors, that kind of puts him high, but I don't know. Those are kind of the two guys. They have different stats that kind of represent how good they were. 40-15 here for Nole. 40-15 for Novak. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a fun one. First serve out wide. Return from Wawrinka is wide. 3-2 for Novak. And it is 3-2 for Novak. The stream where you want to be. It's the match where you want to be. Wimbledon. Wimbledon. What round is it? Third round? I don't know if it's the first round, the second round, the fourth round. I don't know what round we're playing of Wimbledon. Everybody's on a different round. Sinner's in the fourth round. Zverev probably still hasn't played a match. Anyway, this is the third round of Wimbledon. 3-2. 18 minutes into this one. I mean, Wawrinka can't win. I would never count out Stan the Man entirely. I know how big of a jump that would be for Wawrinka with his recent results to beat Novak, who seems unstoppable right now. But listen, Stan has beaten Novak last 4 or 5 major matches they've played. He's beaten him at the last major match that they played. Last 2 or 3, I believe. Last 3. The last time they played at a major was 2019 US Open. Stan wasn't at his best then either, by the way. Novak retired in that match, but listen, Stan was outplaying him. He was up 2-0. Stan was outplaying him. I'm not going to say maybe the injury was hindering Novak a little bit. I'm not going to say that wasn't. But listen, Stan was playing amazing tennis then. Stan beat him 2019 US Open. Match before that, 2016 US Open final. He's beaten him 4 of the last 5 majors. Stan's going to be confident. It might be delusional confidence, but listen, delusional confidence is great. That's what you need if you want to play Novak. 2-3. Wawrinka to serve. Big serve out wide. Novak's return goes long. 15 love. 15 love. We're still early stages, but both guys have shown up with a high level so far. But we are early stages. 15 love. First serve from Stan. Down the line. Just wide. Looked like an ace, but it was just wide. Kick serve into the backhand of Novak. Cross. Backhand of Wawrinka down the line is long. 15 all. 15 all. Wawrinka, like I said, in Wawrinka's first service game, he went down 3 break points. Wawrinka doesn't want that to happen again. Novak, great forehand return on the stretch. Backhand now from Novak into the deuce side. Forehand cross. We're going on the deuce side. Backhand now. Sliced cross court to the ad side. Backhand from Wawrinka. Back to the ad side. Cross court. That's a great point from Wawrinka. Wawrinka is hanging tough in these rallies, I got to say. 30-15. Wawrinka's best chance, though, it's great for Wawrinka that he's even hanging in these rallies. But listen, Wawrinka is doing very well, being aggressive off the backhand and the forehand side. That's Wawrinka's best play. Being aggressive off both sides. He's 38 years old. He doesn't want to make this super physical, but it's good signs he can hang the rallies as well. He's doing well so far off the ground. It's about his serve. It's about Stan's serve. I'll give you a stat on that too in a second. Second serve here from Stan. Out wide to the backhand of Novak. Cross. Backhand from Novak. Cross court to the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak. Down the middle. Forehand from Stan, forehand from Novak, down the middle, forehand from Novak, cross to the forehand. Wawrinka picks it up like an inch off the ground, forehand behind Wawrinka. It's 30-all. Novak looking. Novak feels it when he has a chance. I think Novak's going to look to strike here. He doesn't want to keep having these lost chances, though, does Novak. He's already had a few. He had 30-all in one game, which Stan escaped. He had 3 break points in the other. 30-all again. Stan serving. Serve is a let. First serve coming again for Stan. It's another let from Stan. First serve coming. First serve is coming from Stan. 30-all here. Big point. It's a big point. Really is. First serve out wide, and that's wide. Second serve coming now. Second serve coming from Stan. He's right back at the line, though. Kick serve into the body. Backhand from Stan into the net. Okay, another break point. It's Novak's 4th break point of the match so far, of the set so far. 30-40 here for Novak. 30-40 for Novak, and it is a big point. No, but if Wawrinka can save it, that would be a big deal. This is a big, big point coming. Big serve out wide, just into the top of the net. Second serve. Second serve for Stan. Kick serve into the body again. Backhand into the backhand of Novak. Forehand down the middle. Forehand from Novak. It's not a big shot, though. Forehand to the forehand of Novak. It's not looking too solid, the forehand. He hits a big cross-court forehand from Stan down the middle. Backhand from Stan's huge point. Forehand into the forehand of Stan, cross. Forehand from Novak, cross. Forehand from Stan, cross. Long rally. Forehand just crossed the net, both of them. Backhand from Stan, slice, cross-court. That's a great shot. Backhand slice to the backhand of Stan down the line. This is bringing 2013 vibes. Backhand down the middle. Big backhand from Stan, and it's long. That was a 2013 rally in 2023, and Novak gets it. 4-2 for Novak. Novak knows what he's up against. He knows Stan, and he's been here before, and he's not letting Stan get in the way of an 8th Wimbledon title. 4-2 for Novak. It's 4-2 for Novak. 4-2 for Novak. That was a 2013 rally on breakpoint. That was a 2014-2015 rally on breakpoint. That's how they used to play. That's how they used to play for the young kids. You don't know. You don't know. That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be in the good days. 4-2 for Novak. That's how it used to be. All right, Novak with the break. Let's see what Wawrinka can do. Is this set over, or is Wawrinka still gonna have any chances in the Novak service games? Backhand into the top of the net from Stan. 15-love. 15-love. But listen, Stan's brought a great level. Even in that game, that break point, Stan's level is great. Stan is getting great depth on his shots. A lot about Stan is about his legs, but he's getting great depth on his shots. He's playing super aggressive. Novak is returning like crazy, but listen, Stan's brought a good level, so I would just say that as well. At 38 years old, to play as well as he has so far is pretty impressive. 30-love. 30-love. 30-love for Novak. 25 minutes into this one. Novak bouncing the ball. Stan ready on the return. Serve down the line is wide. Second serve coming. Second serve is, it's coming. 4-2, 30-love. Backhand from Stan into the forehand of Novak. Backhand from Stan down the middle. Novak on the back foot, 30-15. Doesn't look like Novak's brought his absolute best tennis right now, and Stan is playing very, very well, 30-15. But Novak did just enough to break there. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what happens in this one. Novak yet to drop a set against Petro Kachin in the first round, against Jordan Thompson, which was a tighter match in the second round. Jordan Thompson likes to clay more than Petro Kachin. Tested Novak a little bit more. Novak serve out wide. Was it in? It was out. Second serve coming. Second serve coming. 30-15. 30-15. Kick serves. Oh, Novak serves and volleys. Is that a return winner from? That's a return winner from Stan. Is it? I think it is. Return winner from Stan off the backhand. Novak serves and volleys. Stan says what? This is in 1985. Backhand pass. Novak screecher return from Stan. Stan has come to play today. Stan has come to play today. 30 all. Another big point here. Stan trying to still hold on to some momentum against a very tough Novak. He's playing well, though. Second serve. You gotta love this. First time on the grass courts, but this is not the first time we've seen this matchup. We've seen this 26 times before. About half of those were epics. Forehand cross into the forehand of Novak. Forehand from Wawrinka down the line, but he just missed it wide. Just missed it wide. 40-30. Listen, people think 40-30 is closer than most people think. Stan's still in this game, but it's going to be tough. 40-30. 40-30. We got Giraffe in chat too. Always fun with the comments. Stanimal will cook. This Nole kid, he owns him. Love the energy. All right, let's go Stan. Let's go Stan. Stan the man. Return, put up way up high to the smash of Novak, who puts it away. Down the line, 5-2. Okay, 5-2 for Novak. 28 minutes into this one. It is 5-2 for Novak. Novak isn't going to let Stan get in the way of an 8th Wimbledon, a historic 5th consecutive Wimbledon, tying Federer and Borg, whatever, so many other things. 3/4 of the way to calendar year Grand Slam. 95th title, by the way, which I don't think people are talking about, but that would pass Lendl. You'd only be behind Federer and Connors. 95th ATP title if he wins Wimbledon. He passed Nadal by winning the Australian Open. Anyway, a lot at stake, but especially in 8th Wimbledon. 24th major, extending his the all-time Grand Slam record. So, yeah, on the men's side. But yeah, that would be crazy. That would be wild. It would be wild. They're showing the city of London, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Back to the grass courts. 5-2. 5-2, 28 minutes in. But listen, these guys have played some of the more like all-time epic matches. 2013 Australian Open was one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life. Whenever I think of what's the highest level match I've ever seen between two guys, counting in both of their levels throughout a whole match, that's the first match that comes into my head. I'll never get that out of my head, the level of that match. That was crazy to watch. Crazy to watch two powerhouses just going at it a year after the epic between Rafa and Novak there as well. Similar celebration from Novak. 15 love here for Wawrinka, though. 15 love for Wawrinka. It's not 2013. It is 2023, but that's almost makes it more impressive. Makes it more impressive that both these guys are still around and playing at the level we've seen so far. Second serve from Stan. Kick serve into the backhand of Novak. Forehand from Stan down the middle. Forehand from Novak. Inside out. Forehand from Novak. Again, inside out to the backhand. Down the line of Stan. Stan just redirects that shot so well. Forehand inside out from Novak. Stan on the defense. Forehand inside out. Novak's just insane. Novak's insane. This shouldn't be allowed. I always say that when I watch Alcaraz, like, this shouldn't be allowed. Listen, Novak's not as flashy as Alcaraz. I think very few would objectively say that he is. But just how crazy and how pitch perfect and super effective he plays tennis. I mean, sometimes he just feels like the perfect tennis player, which is just insane. First serve into the net from Stan. Second serve coming. Second serve coming. Such an effective player. Backhand into the backhand of Stan. Stan backhand to the backhand slice of Novak. Backhand from Stan. Cross. Forehand. He runs around, hits a forehand inside out. Stan is hitting very well, though. Backhand is wide from Novak. It's 30-15. Stan has come out with a good level. I know it's 5-2, but Stan has come out with a good level. It's 30-15. We've had a lot of close games. 30-15. So shout out Stan, because he's playing the greatest player that's ever played this sport. At least some would say. I would say. So, listen. Shout out to Stan, because he's at 38 years old. He's still bringing it. First serve into the net. And he's trying to avenge Roger from the 2019 Wimbledon final. 38-year-old Swiss player trying to beat Novak at Wimbledon. Trying to avenge Roger. It's going to be tough, though. Novak is seeming just unstoppable. Forehand into the forehand of Novak. Backhand from Stan down the line. That's a great shot. Forehand, though. Novak gets it. Right on the baseline. Forehand into the forehand of Novak. Forehand. Down the center of the court. Novak, awkward shot, kind of chips it back in. Backhand into the backhand Stan. Cross court. Love these rallies. Backhand Stan down the line into the top of the net. These are some of the highest level rallies I've seen at Wimbledon so far. And why shouldn't they be? I don't care that these guys are 36, 38 years old. These two are Stanislas Wawrinka and Novak Djokovic. First time playing at Wimbledon. 30 all. Novak 2 points away. 2 points away. Thank you guys for joining in. We'll be here for the rest of this one. 30 all. First serve down the line is wide. Second serve coming. Second serve coming here. For Stan. For Stan the man. First serve is kicked into the body, and it's wide from Novak. Okay, 40-30 from Stan. If he can just hang tough and hang close, you just never know. Last year, in the quarterfinals, Novak was playing Jannik Sinner, and he was up like 4-1, 5-2 at the break. Sinner came back in that first set, and then he cruise lined in the second set, was up 2-0. We're far away from that, but just remind me of that here. Novak up a break, but it's never quite over. I hope Stan can turn around in the second set. I agree. He's playing a high level. He is playing a high level. Back in return is wide, or it's long, I should say. 5-3 for Novak. Return is long. You just got to love a Stan Novak match. Stanislas Wawrinka taking on Novak Djokovic. Djokovic is 27-4 on the year so far. He's won his most important matches at the majors. He's won his 2 majors so far. He's going for the calendar year Grand Slam at 36 years old. He just extended the men's record. Who knows how long he'll stay at the top of the leaderboard? It could be a long time. 23 majors is insane. Rafa and Fed helped push him there. Without Rafa and Fed, he would not have gotten to 23. And he gets to 23. Very impressive from Novak. Who knows how long that number will stay at the top. Stanislas Wawrinka, he got 3 himself. Forehand is wide from Novak. Love 15. Love 15 here. Love 15. Stans come to play. Stans come to play. Big game. Big game. 34 minutes into this one. 34 minutes into this one. Novak bouncing the ball. Now he serves. Out wide, Stanislas Wawrinka, slice return. Big forehand, cross. Forehand, he has a chance here. Big forehand cross. Novak on the defense. Forehand, oh, he overhits it. Wawrinka had love 30. He was looking straight ahead at love 30, and he missed that forehand long. He had love that he just mistimed it a bit, went for a bit too much. It's so tough because you just got to make the other player play. I'm one of these guys who doesn't always say that. I like players that take risks on big moments, but listen, sometimes you just got to make it in and say, okay, show me what you've got. When you have an advantageous position where you have a big advantage, just get it in. Just get it in with a great shot. Make the other person hit it. First serve is long from Novak. Second serve coming. Still 15-all. First serve down the line into the backhand of Wawrinka. Backhand from Novak. Into the backhand of Wawrinka. Backhand from Novak. Down the middle. Into the forehand of Wawrinka. Into the net. 30-15. 30-15 in this one. Yeah, and don't forget to like and sub. Drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. QualityShot Tennis. It's where you want to be. We'll be here for the rest of Wimbledon. Anthony Hirsch here on the comms. Anthony on the commentary. Glad to bring this one for you. Glad to bring this one to you. 30-15 here for Novak. We'll be here for the rest. Big serve out wide. Wawrinka gets it back, though. Backhand defensive lob. Smash from Novak. Wawrinka's there. Okay. Forehand to the backhand of Wawrinka. Wawrinka's everywhere. Forehand. Wawrinka's there with a forehand lob to the Djoko smash. Does he get it? Puts it away, though. Puts it away. Great defense from Stan. It's good that this is the end of the set because I don't think Wawrinka wants to do a lot of running. He'll be tired for some of the other points. 40-15, though. 5-3, 40-15. 5-3, 40-15. Great point from Stan, though. He kept in it. Just not effective enough on the defense. Not just very defensive kind of lobs, but still great wheels to be there. 40-15. Love this level. Very high level first set. First serve into the net. Second serve coming. Second serve coming here. A lot of ball bouncing from Novak. Forehand, cross court. Novak forehand into the backhand slice of Stan. Backhand slice is a drop shot from Novak. Stan is there, though. Pushes it wide to the backhand, which the lob over Stan's going to be too good. Backhand lob is too good. Very great shot. Finishes a very great first set of tennis. These guys are 36, 38 years old. But listen, they're bringing the highest level that I've probably seen at this event so far. Stan playing very well. And Novak is being Novak. 6-3 for Novak. Excited to see what the next couple sets look like as well. Stan's gonna want to keep this level up. Maybe do a little bit better on serve, but he's doing well. He's doing well. How's Novak playing? Anthony, I wasn't quite sure during like the middle of the set. I thought some of his forehand seemed a bit off. He was hitting a bit short, but look, I think he really raised his level, especially at the end. He raised his level when he needed to, and I think Novak's playing great. This isn't the best I've seen Novak play, far from it, but Stan is playing a very good level. Novak is just being a good version of Novak. Not the best version of Novak, but Novak is playing well. He still has ways to be better, though. Definitely clear ways to be better, but Novak's playing well. Roger Federer, the best tennis player. He's one of them. He is one of them. He's one of the best ever. He is one of the best ever, and he still has some stuff going for him that are just insane. But the guy we're watching right now, I think Novak's put up some stats dominating for like the last 12 years, like in such a tough era. For me, Novak is the best that's ever played. But listen, even guys long ago, you don't want to forget about guys who showed up some amazing stats back in the day. Laver, Rosewall, Gonzalez, even Borg, McEnroe. Listen, you don't want to forget about those guys too. Sampras, 5 years in a row consecutive number one. He played insane at points. You don't want to forget about those guys. But the guy we're watching right now, who knows how much longer we'll see him at his best. He's at his best right now, won the last 3 majors and the last 4 Wimbledons. And he's playing Stanislas Wawrinka, very high-level match at Wimbledon. Very, very fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Stanislas Wawrinka to serve in the second set. Novak on the return. First serve out wide is wide. Second serve coming here. To the backhand return of Novak deep. 15 love. 15 love here for Wawrinka. Let's see if Wawrinka can do something in this first set. Sorry, in the second set. Let's see if Wawrinka can do better in the second set. In terms of the result, he really played very, very well in that first set. It's just so hard to take off a set against Novak, who was playing well as well. Second serve here for Stan. Back in return, down the middle into the forehand of Stan. Forehand cross into the forehand Wawrinka. Down the line, that's a great shot. Smash from Wawrinka. Novak slips, but he still gets it with the backhand. Another lob put up way up high. Smash back to Novak. How's Novak in this rally? But he's not. He slipped a bit. I think he's fine, though. 30 love. Great point from Stan, though. Great point from Stan. Hey, what's up, Carmino? We got Carmino in the chat, too. Djokovic. Yep. He's doing well. 6-3. 6-3 for Novak. 6-3 for Novak. He did slip up a bit, did Novak. Behind the baseline. Serve from Stan. Down the line. Backhand from Novak. Down the middle. Backhand into the net. 30-15. Both guys on the board in the second set. Big serve out wide from Wawrinka is long. Second serve. Wawrinka does a Federer thing, and he hits the ball right to the ball girl, which gets a few claps from the crowd. Good to see that. Forehand into the back end of Stan. Cross court. That's wide, though. Wawrinka was trying to be a little bit too good, but that's kind of what you have to do against Novak. 30-all. Novak getting close in a lot of Wawrinka service games. Wawrinka not doing the same for Novak. That's why I said Wawrinka needs to serve well. In their last match, 2019 U.S. Open, I think is really the only match you can kind of give as a good gauge for this match, because Wawrinka's 38 years old. This isn't Wawrinka from a decade ago. And they've never played on grass courts, but I would say their match at the U.S. Open, Wawrinka was far from his best there. He won 84% of his first serve points in that match. He won almost all of his first serve points. So he'll want to do well on serve here too, on the grass courts, where a big serve can pay off as well. We'll see if Wawrinka can do that. Backhand, cross court into the backhand of Novak. These are awesome rallies. Backhand cross, though. Wawrinka is starting to do a little bit too much, but unforced errors aren't always unforced errors against Novak, because Novak, he's so tough in every aspect. The other player feels like they have to do a little bit too much. As always, it's Djokovic to lose. Absolutely, MJ. He has to F up, I think. Probably. Yes, I would think so. But Wawrinka's playing very well, too. Serve out wide. But yeah, I would think this is Novak's to lose all the way. But it is Wawrinka. But it is also Djokovic. First serve down the line. Back and cross to the drop shot of Novak. Wawrinka runs cross court. This looks like Wawrinka's point. No, lob over Wawrinka. Lob is long. Lob is long from Novak. And right now it is deuce. Deuce here. Wawrinka to serve. Big first serve down the line is long. Second serve coming here for Stan. Big points. Big points here. You got something that's unstoppable in tennis, confidence. Confidence is a huge thing. Iga's running on confidence. There's no doubt about it. Iga is running on confidence. Advantage here for Novak. Advantage here for Novak to break away in this set. Wawrinka serve. Down the line is long. Second serve coming here for Stan. Second serve coming here for Stan. Out wide to the backhand of Novak, and to the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak. To the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak. Back to the backhand of Stan. What a rally. Backhand down the line. It's too good from Stan. And it's too good for Stan. Stan not letting this go away that fast, because Stan is playing a good level even at 38, hitting amazing backhands. And it's great to see. I hope Roger Federer come out of retirement. I'd love to see it too, but I don't think it's happening, Shahid. I don't think it's happening, Shahid. I hope he plays some exhibitions down the road, though. I miss him as much as anybody else. I'm as big a Federer fan as they come. Federer was different. He was different. Advantage here for Novak. Stand to serve. Big points here. Big first serve is long from Stan. Second serve coming. Second serve is coming here for Novak on the return. Novak forehand, inside out to the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak. Down the middle, back into the backhand of Novak. Forehand from Stan, cross court. Stan's playing super well. Forehand cross into the forehand of Novak. Forehand from Stan, back to the forehand of Novak. No, Stan's just getting a little bit too much height on the ball, not enough depth, and Novak gets the break. 1-0 for Novak. This is just tough to watch for Stan because Stan would win against almost anybody else in the draw at this level, even at Wimbledon. Stan is playing an amazing level. He was against Rusevori as well, and in his second round match as well. But yeah, it's tough. Great to see Iga improving on the grass and playing well on it, making herself a threat on all surfaces now. Absolutely. I was pleasantly surprised in Bad Homburg. I was like, I need to recalibrate my predictions for Wimbledon. I was like, you know what? Maybe she'll go deeper than I expected because she's figured out the grass in a better way than I expected, faster than I expected. I still think her confidence could be higher on the grass courts. I don't think she's anywhere, it's not even an opinion. She's nowhere close to where she is on clay, probably not on hard court as well, nowhere close to that level, but she's playing well on grass. It's great to see, Carmina. It's great to see Disco Mate. Big serve out wide to the forehand chip. Block return of Stan. Forehand from Stan for a pass, but Novak's there with the backhand. Stan just not being quite effective enough shot in, shot out, and it's just not going to do it against a guy like Novak. He's hitting great shots every shot, but great shots aren't enough against Novak. You need to hit amazing shots that Novak just has no chance against. And Stan's done that before a long time ago. Many times, but I don't know if he'll be able to here. Let's see. 15 love here for Novak. But Stan's playing great. Stan is playing like top 20 level, like top 15. I almost want to go higher. Like Stan's playing great. Maybe not so much on serve, but Stan is playing great even on the grass. Like this is kind of sad that he can't even get closer. Stan always picks up in a big match, though. Forehand cross court is a big one from Novak. That's a missile from Novak cross court. Shot of the match so far. Shot of the match so far from Novak. Stan hit a rocket backhand, rocketing past Novak when he served and volleyed earlier. That was a rocket forehand from Novak that catched the sideline. Both guys knew it as soon as it left Novak's racket. Those have been two of the best shots in the match so far. What a winner. 92 miles per hour. That's another ace from Novak. 40 love. Ace from Novak. 40 love. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Anthony Hersher on the commentary. Anthony on the commentary. Novak here serving 40 love. 1040 love. Don't forget to like and sub Quality Shot Tennis. Quality Shot Tennis. If you're not subbed already, what are you doing? This is where you want to be. We have the great... we try to bring tennis over to you, give some insight, make it fun. 2-0 for Novak in this one. But like I said, first time these guys have played on the grass courts. Novak, like always, doesn't play a lot of grass lead-up events. Wawrinka's 13-11 on the season so far, 13-11, which really isn't that bad for him. It's not that bad at this point in his career. But Novak is 27-4. Novak's losses have been to, let's see, Lajovic, Runa, and Musetti in some of the smaller or just some of the clay events. And then also Medvedev earlier in the year in Dubai. Nearly lost a quarter in Adelaide, but 27-4 on the season. Backhand cross to the backhand slice of Novak. Backhand from Stan down the middle. Forehand from Stan cross to the forehand of Novak's a big shot down the line. It's too good. Novak is visibly picking up his level. And his level was already high, 15 love. But Novak can always go higher. That's the scariest thing about it. Scariest thing about it. Ons Jabeur won an easy 2 sets versus Bai in 6-1, 6-1. Wow. 45 minutes. I know. Jabeur is playing insane. Watch out, Ons. Before this tournament started, I said, watch out Ons at Wimbledon specifically. She always picks up at Wimbledon. Earlier this year, she was in no kind of level, and then she just started playing insane out of nowhere at Charleston. If Jabeur is healthy on the grass courts, listen, watch out for Jabeur on the grass courts. The grass awards all-out aggression. It also awards touch. Great touch and great drop shots, great net play. That's what Jabeur is about. She's the crafty player. 15 all here. Big serve out wide to the forehand of Novak. That's long. That's long. 15-30. If you want to drop a comment, by the way, in the chat, I'm here to answer your questions, your comments in the chat. So feel free to join in. Talk to me about the match. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Ons is sleeper. Absolutely, MJ. I think so too. Ons is a big sleeper. Big sleeper. It's that quarterfinal against Rybakina. That's a rematch of last year's final. If you don't join in for that, then that's a mistake. That's going to be good. Backhand from Novak into the backhand of Stan. Backhand from Novak as a drop shot into the net, though. Bad drop shot from Novak. Bad drop shot from Novak. 30 all. I wonder if Novak is a little bit nervous. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Novak's been nervous like in the last like 3 majors that he's won, but playing Stanislaus Wawrinka at a major, I wonder if Novak just gets like war flashbacks. I wonder if Novak gets a little bit nervous because he knows what Stan can do. Forehand from Stan, cross into the forehand of Novak. Backhand from Wawrinka. It's another one long, though. Wawrinka is starting to make errors. Wawrinka is not the Wawrinka he once was. He can show up with an amazing level now and again, but he's not a he's not the player he once was. Not the player he once was. Break point here for Novak to completely break this open. 30-40. 30-40. Novak on the return. Backhand from Novak, cross into the backhand of Novak down the middle. Forehand from Stan to the forehand. Backhand of Novak, sliced to the forehand of Stan, standing on the outside. Backhand from Novak, cross. Backhand of Stan, cross. Backhand from Stan, cross again into the backhand of Novak. Backhand from Stan, cross. Again, backhand from Stan, again, cross. What is happening? We're going the same side. He's not going down the line. Novak was there. I was talking about Novak being nervous, but I think Stan got nervous because he kept hitting to the same side. And the Novak backhand is never going to break down. Not against any backhand in the world and not at any point. 3-0 for Novak. You're like a pro podcaster now, Anthony. Look at you. Now, I appreciate it, MJ. I appreciate it, MJ. I hope to be around a long time. I hope to do podcasts. I want to do tennis podcasts. I want to do interviews. Those are big goals for me. Those are big goals for me. That would be some of the most fun for me in this kind of tennis thing. But I love the streams too. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Hopefully bring some passion to it too. I don't always like the commentators on ESPN that are like, oh, wow, what a point. What a point. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. As if like, I don't know, like they're trying to make you like, okay, you bring the emotion. I'm not giving it to you. Like, I don't like that. Like, I'll be here showing my honest, genuine passion, emotions, reacting. And you can join into the fun too. Enough with this weird kind of commentary. I don't like that as much. This is the kind of commentary I bring, the kind of passionate commentary, whether for better or worse. But if you enjoy it, I hope you enjoy it. Sorry, Djokovic, but bribing Stan won't make you own him. Joe, I have a feeling I know who you're rooting for. You're the definition of keep doing it better. It gets easier with the stairs / turn. I appreciate it a lot, MJ. Yeah, I try to do that. I try to improve as we go. I keep learning. I just keep learning. But I appreciate it a lot, MJ. I'm glad that you're enjoying the streams. But yeah, it's all about learning, being willing to improve, being genuine with yourself. Being somewhat genuine. Everybody is fake, but trying to be genuine and just learning, being humble. That's how you go far. 3-0 for Novak. Enough with the deep stuff. We're here for two guys absolutely hitting massive forehands. And great drop volley, though, from Novak. It's the touch on that point. 15 love for Novak. We're here for the epic contest, not for the deep preaching of me. The deep preaching of myself. Iga needs help to win. Those players don't make it. Yeah, Iga would help if she doesn't go against a big hitter like Rybakina. I would agree with that. 15 love. First serve is wide. Second serve coming here for Novak. Second serve for Novak. I'm very excited to commentate this match here. 15 love. Some of the Novak Wawrinka matches are some of my favorite matches of all time. Forehand down the middle into the forehand of Novak into the net. Last time these guys played, though, it wasn't in Epic. It was in Rome last year. On the clay courts, Novak won 6-2, 6-2. That was the last time these two played, though. The last 2 times before that, though, Wawrinka beat him at majors. 2016 U.S. Open final, and then 3 years later at the 2019 U.S. Open. Those were a couple of great wins from Wawrinka over Novak. Big serve down the line, Stuga from Novak, and it is 30-15. It is 30-15. 30-15 here. 3-0, 30-15. Novak blitzing this. Don't think we need to worry about curfew today. That's the thought that just went to my mind, Carmino. It could be. Draw huge. Yep. See what happens here. Doesn't matter. Owens, Garcia, Robo, Sabaca will all beat the hell of each other before they even meet Iga. This Wimbledon is going to be so much fun to watch. As we go deep, the women's side is looking very interesting, especially with Jabeur playing as well as she did. Before the tournament started, honestly, my thing was like, okay, the women's draw looks awesome anyway, but if Jabeur picks up to her best level, this could be one of the best majors on the women's side in a long, long time. And I think that's what we're getting it. Come on, Stan, put up a fight. That's it, KC. Put up a fight, Stan. Great level so far. He's Novak's already outlasting him a little bit. Stan doesn't know what he can do. He brought a great level, and it still wasn't enough against Novak in the first set. I don't think Stan knows what to do out here. They're 4-4 in majors. Stan's won 4 times. Novak's won 4 times. But on this 9th time, I don't think Stan knows what to do. And it's no shame in it, to be honest. Backhand to the backhand, Novak cross. Backhand from Stan. Deep on the baseline. Backhand from Novak. Down the line, that's a big forehand from Stan. And it's too good. Okay, some from Stan. I'm just cheering the Stan points. I love to see him playing well. That was a great rally. If anything else, we're seeing great rallies. Who knows how many more times we're going to see this again. A big match between Novak and Stan at the majors. I've said it a few times, but who knows how many more times we'll see it. I wish Wimbledon will upload more highlights of their matches. Yeah, Wimbledon could do much better. RG and Wimbledon can do better for sure. I do wish Wimbledon would. They do extended highlights of certain matches, but even their extended highlights are kind of weird, to be honest. Like they show certain points of matches. You know what I'm talking about? Like the extended highlights of Wimbledon, it's not really extended. It just shows specific parts of the matches. It's not really highlights. It's like, here's the most important 3 points of them. Like, here are the most important 3 parts of the matches. Wimbledon and RG could definitely do better. US Open, Australian Open are fantastic now. Backhand is good. It's a drop shot. Stan flick to the Novak. Backhand half volley. Novak's there with the volley. Stan back to the forehand volley. Oh, forehand lob from Stan. Smash, and it's past Wawrinka. Great rally. Arguably rally of the match so far. There was a good one on set point of the first set. We've had some good rallies so far, but that was one of them. 30-15 for Novak. 30-15 for Novak. Novak looking up at the crowd a little bit ominously. Maybe trying to get some applause in. Not sure, but 30-15. That was great play from Novak. Great play from Novak. I speak for everyone when saying Stanwell is the GOAT. That's it, Giraffe. Stanwell's the GOAT. Wawrinka's the GOAT. 30-15 here, Wawrinka. If you saw 2015 RG, no, Wawrinka's the GOAT. He really has one of the best peaks of play that we've ever seen, I would say. That, I think, is a very fair statement. Wawrinka's the GOAT. 40-15 here for Wawrinka. Trying to get a game in the second set. Madsen Keys also quite impressive. There's a few sleepers. There's a few big sleepers. Jabeur, Keys, Haddad Maya, if she can stop playing 3 setters for her life. She's somebody I put up there. Who else? There are a few other sleepers as well that I'm kind of Garcia, if she picks up her level, I think she could do something on the grass courts. Great drop volley from Novak, and it is 40-30. 40-30 here. We do. I wish we do get like 2 minutes of players in the press conference, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, I always like seeing the press conferences, but yeah, the highlights could be better. Guys, be nice. It's hard to get scheduling. I'll get to this in a second. That's funny. Forehand is it in? Right behind Novak? No, it's long. Deuce. It's hard to get scheduling and highlights right. Wimbledon has only been around for 150 years. Give him time. Okay, I'll give him 160 years, Ghost, to get better highlights. Deuce here at 0-4. But RG is the one that really is much bigger. They could do better. They could do a little bit better. Like, no offense to their media team, but they could do a little bit better. Advantage to Wawrinka here, though. Advantage to Wawrinka. First serve is just long. Second serve. Second serve coming here. Second serve for Stan. Out wide. Kick serve to the back and return. 4-1. Stan's on the board in the second set. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. We'll be here for the rest of this match, at least for Until curfew, but we got an hour and 20 minutes. We still got some fun times to play. Stick around. Stick around. Stand on the board. Anthony Hersher commentating Quality Shot Tennis. Anthony commentating here. Who is next for Djokovic? Hubie Hurkacz. Hubert Hurkacz is next for Djokovic, and Hurkacz looked really good today. He's been playing high level. He's been playing high level in this tournament. He's finally picking it up at Wimbledon. And Hurkacz, Wimbledon semifinalist. He can play well at Wimbledon. He can play really well on the grass courts. So Hurkacz pushed Novak to a really tight 4 sets in 2019. Before Hurkacz even became a very top tier player. 9-7, the 4th set tiebreaker or something. Hurkacz pushed Novak to a 3rd set breaker on the fast courts of Paris indoors. If somebody has got, Novak has lost whenever he's lost, 4th round is a big one for him. 4th round is a big one for him. He lost to Wawrinka in the 4th round of the US Open in 2019. He lost to Carreno Busta at the US Open when he got defaulted. He got defaulted there, but it was 4th round. What else? There's another 4th round as well that I'm forgetting as well. 4th round is a big one for Novak when he does lose, which is pretty much never. Novak pretty much never loses. But 4th round is a big one. It's when it's right in the middle, right before he really picks up in the biggest matches, really picks up his level at the end of events. It's not the start of the tournament when he's playing weaker players. Hurkacz could be tough. Hurkacz always looks good against Novak. I would say that that's a little bit of a sleeper, kind of ever so minuscule. If Novak's going to lose, that's a match to look at. I would say that. But listen, Novak's an overwhelming favorite at the event, but that's a match even before the tournament started. I said, if Hurkacz picks up his level, then something could happen. And he's picked up his level. And Hurkacz is a big server, and those are the guys who have beaten Novak at Wimbledon in the last decade or so. Back in is a drop shot from Novak. Stan is there, been the net. Stan looks like he's really dropped his level. I reckon we're gonna get the end of this match today. I reckon we're gonna finish the match today. I don't think the curfew is gonna be a thing. But let's see. Let's see. I'm excited. This could be the next set, could be the last set of Stan and Novak's rivalry. A rivalry that brought us some of the greatest matches that we've ever seen. Some of the highest level matches. So let's see what happens. Who knows how many more times we'll see this. We could see it again, but forehand cross court is wide from Novak. No, it's in from Novak. I mean, Novak is just playing incredible. Novak, it doesn't matter what court you put him on. He's won Wimbledon the last 4 times. Novak plays insane. 30 love for Novak. That was a sweet, sweet angle cross court. Sweet angle. Bouncing the ball is ready to serve. Into the net. Second serve coming for Novak. Backhand into the net from Stan. 40 love here. 40 love for Novak. $40 love for Novak to get up 5-1 in the second set. The second set is much less close than the first set was. First serve hits the net and then it just rolls in between. This goes right past Stan. 40 love here. Another serve coming. Big serve out wide is wide. Second serve here for Stan. Second serve to the Stan. Down the line is wide. 40-15. 40-15. For Djokovic, excellent power. Yeah, that's it, Fernando. Djokovic is playing very well on the aggression now. Wasn't quite sure if he fully locked in on the forehand the first set, but it is locked in now, at least in the second set. He has been killer off of it. High level from both guys, but Novak's really picked up in the second set. Wawrinka's hitting a few more errors, and Novak is just a little bit too good for Wawrinka, I think. Ace down the line is too good, 5-1. Ace down the line is too good. Ghost, they'll get there eventually in 2090. I think so, Disco Mate. I think so, Disco Mate. Let's hope Madsen Keys can do well in the Empire State of Mind. That's a great song. It's a great state. That's a great song. Yeah, Madsen Keys is great. She has the power for grass. Let's see. I'm not so confident in her tournament, like match in, match out, that she'll always bring it, especially if I'd need to look at her draw, but she's definitely a sleeper. She's absolutely a sleeper. Oh, great forehand get from Stan. Drop shot from Novak. Stan is there, though. Flick past Novak, but Novak's everywhere. It's love 15. Novak's everywhere. Stan plays great, but it's no shot. Stan plays great, but it's no shot 15 love here. 15 love. Is Medvedev playing well? Didn't see him play for some time. He played great today. He played well today. It's good to see for Medvedev. He can play well on the grass courts as well. He likes standing way far behind the baseline, which is unusual for grass, but he can play well on grass too. Let's see how far Medvedev goes. That's going to be an interesting part of the men's side. Medvedev won the 3 best players this year. There's no doubt about it. 19 match wins in a row. 1 Rome, 1 Miami. Amazing player this year. Backhand pass, Novak. Wawrinka does the splits, but he seems okay. It looked weird, but love 30. Love 30. Wawrinka does the splits, and doesn't matter what he's doing out here. He's not playing as well as Novak. Can be doing the splits. They can be doing handstands. It's Novak who's playing the better tennis. Love 30. Big serve down the line is wide. Second serve. Second serve coming here for Novak to get a 2-set to love lead. Backhand to the Wawrinka. Backhand slice down the line, sliding away from Novak. Another slice from Novak is a drop shot. Backhand. Oh, backhand pass Wawrinka. Oh, he could have gone for a tweener. A tweener was his only shot. You rarely see that. Wawrinka clearly had a between the leg shot he could have played behind him, but he didn't want to go for that. And 40 love 40, and obviously a tweener is so hard to hit anyway, but awkward shot. Wawrinka didn't even do anything. Wawrinka didn't even go for it, even though he was running. Wawrinka was like, I might as well run. Love 40. Wawrinka runs for the ball, doesn't do anything with the racket. Love 40. Good shot from Novak, though, behind Wawrinka. Tough shot. Too good. Backhand, deep on the baseline. It's a little bit too good from Wawrinka. Stand shot is long. 2 sets to love for Djokovic, 6-3, 6-1. It's looking like we might not need a curfew today. It's looking super one-sided, but Stan's not played badly. Like I said, first set, I think Stan played at least a top 20 level on the grass courts. I think he played a top 10, top 15, top 20 level in the first set, but Novak's just a little bit too good. And Novak really raised it up in the second set, and Wawrinka just went down just a little bit. Lost his intensity and went down just a little bit. We got an hour and 13 minutes more to play. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Anthony Hirsch, you're commentating. We'll be here for the third set. If you want to follow me, my YouTube channel, Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. My YouTube channel, Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. I'm at Commentary Booth on Twitter, at Commentary Booth, Tennis Commentary Booth on Insta, and that's Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch on YouTube, Tennis Commentary Booth. And I'll be here for more Quality Shot tennis streams as well. Don't forget to like and sub for David, for Pat, for Faison. Faison will be back as well. And don't forget to like and sub, and I'll be back for more. But we'll be here covering the third set. Will this be the last set of Wawrinka and Djokovic's rivalry? Maybe I'm saying that a little bit too early. Wawrinka's still playing a good tennis. But listen, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Wawrinka. He's 38 years old, and who knows how much longer we'll be seeing Stan around. Even if Stan stays around, who knows if he'll play Novak. Will this be the last set of an amazing rivalry between Novak and Wawrinka? This is definitely one of the last matches they'll play. It's great that they get another chance to play against each other. It was a high-level first set. Second set, Stan went down a little bit. I'll tell you the stats as well. But yeah, tough. What's happened? Yeah, Stan fell off a little bit, and Novak really raised his level. Yikes, 0 winners for Stan. Is that really what it was in the second set? That's wild. That is wild. If that is correct. I'll show you the set 2 stats as well in this one. Set 2 stats. Yeah, 39% of first serves in. It's not going to do it. No, Novak won 8 of 11 first serve return points. That's crazy. Only 47%. So Stan somehow did better on second serve points, but listen. That's not good on either one. 0 winners, 12 winners for Novak, 8 unforced errors for both. Good stats for Novak, terrible for Stan. In the first set, let's see. In the first set, Stan had 3 winners, but listen. Stan is not doing much against Novak. The intensity has dropped. He's not playing quite as aggressive. His balls are falling shorter. His shots just aren't effective enough, and it's going to be tough for Stan. It's going to be tough for Stan. Stan coming back on court. But yeah, David, that's it. We got David in chat as well. Thanks, David, for joining in. Stan versus Novak. It was a really fun first set. I loved commentating that one. It's not looking like curfew is going to be an issue. We'll see how this one ends off. I hope that Stan puts up a fight. Stan puts up a fight. If it is the last time that we see Stan and Novak play, then we better see a great last set to finish it off. We better see a great last set to finish it off. But either way, one of the last times we'll see these two guys play. It's the first time we see them play on the grass courts. And third set is about to start. I'll be back in 1 second. We'll be here for the coverage of the third set. I'll cover this first point, and then I'll be back in a second. First point here, Novak to serve. First point here, third set. First point here, third set. Novak serving. Novak serving. Quick first point. Novak back here with another serve. Already back at the line. Down the line is an ace. A lot of quick service points here. A lot of quick service points here. Novak already back at the line. He's doing a little bit too much ball bouncing to be at Federer's level, where he does a 1 minute service game. But listen, this is it's looking to be quick from Novak. Quick from Novak. Serve and volley, half volley on the way there. Back and volley put away into the open court. 40 love. Novak is steamrolling. Novak is steamrolling. Let's just hope that Wawrinka can put up some good points and some fun points on the way there. This is Djokovic's match. Djokovic says, hey guys, I own the match. This is Novak's match. Let's just see Stan have some fun on the way there. Stan's been playing well though. Shout out Stan, but he just hasn't had enough in that second set and he's run out of steam. He's run out of steam. He already has played 2 matches at this major already. Backhand into the forehand of Stan, cross court into the forehand of Novak is missed out wide. Listen, 40-15 here. Listen, Stan at Wimbledon. Wimbledon is never his favorite period. At 38 years old, to play this well at Wimbledon, he won his first match against Rusevori, who beat Sinner earlier in the grass season straight sets. He won his second match comfortably as well. He played an amazing first set against Novak. For Stan to be playing this well at 38, shout out to him. Not a great second set. It's a volley long from Novak, by the way. 40-30 here. 40-30 here. But, yeah. Shout out Stan for the level he brought out in his first 2 matches, the first set. But level is going down from Stan now. And Novak is at a high right now. 40-30. 40-30. Ace into the serve into the body, forehand return into the net. 1-0. 1-0 here. 27%. First serve points, 1 Stan at. Yeah. Stan's level is just dropping. He needs to serve well. In their last Grand Slam match in 2019 US Open, Stan wasn't at his best then either. That was already post-injury, I believe. Stan wasn't at his best yet then either. He won 84% of first serve points in that match. 27% of first serve points isn't going to do well when he needs to dictate against the best returner probably we've ever seen in the sport. One of them. So, yeah, we got David in the chat. Everybody say hi to David. We also got Faizan in the chat. Everybody watching on. Fortunately, as expected, Djokovic dominating. Too good. That's it. Djokovic too good. Wawrinka, great level, especially in that first set. A good level in that first set, but Novak is dominating now. Pegula has reached the 4th round. If she can make her first major semi at Wimbledon, that would be highly ironic. Listen, on the clay courts, Medvedev and Rybakina won Rome, so Pegula winning grass. We've had a chaotic season so far. Medvedev won Rome. Pegula can win on grass courts. 30 love here for Stan. If Medvedev can do it on the clay courts, then Pegula can overcome the grass. That's what I say. 30 love here for Stan. Great serve. Novak gets a racket on it, but it's 40 love for Stan. We love to see a quick service game for Stan here. 40 love. 40 love. Once again, don't forget to like and sub. Drop a like on the video. The likes do help. Don't forget to sub. Quality Shot Tennis. We got a great channel over here. I'll be here for more streams. We'll be here throughout the rest of Wimbledon and throughout the rest of the year. Like and sub to Quality Shot. Don't forget to sub to Quality Shot. Great channel. Forehand from Stan. The backhand slice now from Stan to the backhand slice of Novak. Backhand from Stan to the backhand of Novak down the line and misses it just wide. All right. Stan is on the board. Let's go, Stan. Stanislav Wawrinka. Let's go. Let's go. Come back for Stan. I highly doubt it, but wouldn't it be the most awesome thing you've ever seen? Wouldn't that be the most awesome thing you've ever seen? Stan pulls away with this set, wins the next 2 sets during the when they come back tomorrow after curfew. The possibility exists, and that is enough for me. No, but Stan is on the board. We'll probably see one more set of tennis. Curfew probably not going to be much of an issue, but good to see Stan at least still fighting in this third set, even though his level has dropped a little bit now. Lob to the smash of Djokovic, and gets it, and he gets it in. Djokovic gets it in. 15 love here for Novak. 15 love for Novak. But yeah, we got Ghost in chat. We got Max Den. Got David and Faison watching on as well. They'll be here for more streams as well. We got Jarove. We got Max Den, as I said, quoting Alicia Keys, which is awesome. We got the chat doing chat things. 30 love here for Djokovic. Solid on a serve. We got KC, Carminu, MJ. Who else we got? We got so many other people in the chat. We got Locksme was in here. Younes, Osrar. We got so many people in the chat. Thanks everybody for joining in. 30 love here for Novak on his serve. First serve out wide is long. Second serve coming here for Novak. Second serve coming here for Nole. Big serve down the middle from Stan, 30-15. Big serve down line, 30-15. Stan ready on the return. Djokovic to serve. Ace down the line. Listen, guys, you got to take this in while it's here. Who knows how many more times we'll see Wawrinka and Djokovic playing at a major. We got to take this in while it's here. Who knows how many times we'll see them play, period. We got to take this in. If you saw 2013 Australian Open, that's a top 10 best match of all time for me. Maybe top 5. Maybe the best match of all time I've seen that wasn't a final. The level in that match was off the radar. It was so you got to enjoy this while we have it. They've played so many epics. Like I said, they've played 7 times at majors since 2013 when Wawrinka became a mainstay top 10 player. Since Wawrinka became a top 10 player, they've played 7 times at majors. All 7 of those matches, Wawrinka won 2 sets. They were either 5 sets or Wawrinka won. They've only had epics at majors. It's 20-6 for Novak in their head-to-head, but listen, Wawrinka's won 4 of their last 5 times they've played in Grand Slams. 4 of the last 5. And he's beaten Novak in 2 Grand Slam finals. You got to enjoy this while we have it. 2013 US Open, another epic. 2014 Australian Open, quarterfinal or round of 16. Quarterfinal, I think. 9-7 the 5th set. They've had so many epics, especially at majors. You got to enjoy it while it's here. 2 of the best backhands maybe of all time. Djokovic for sure. Wawrinka, the best one-hander I've ever seen. I would say for me, Wawrinka, the best one-hander I've ever seen. Can do so many things with it and just so consistently. So tough. So much aggression. 2-1 here for Wawrinka. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 1 second. Serve from Novak. Oh, Novak slips. Or Wawrinka slips. Is Wawrinka okay? Okay, Wawrinka puts up the thumbs up. I go for a second, and Wawrinka is here slipping. That looks scary for a second. I don't know what happened. It was on his serve. Crowd claps. Okay, Wawrinka back on his feet. That was a weird moment. Weird moment. Okay. Another serve coming from Stan, though. He's okay. Backhand down the middle. Backhand from Novak. Cross. Backhand from Novak again. Cross to the backhand of Wawrinka. Cross. Backhand from Novak down the line is wide. Oh, no. Stan is hurt. Stan is hurt with his leg. He's feeling it out. Okay. Last thing we needed. Stan gets an injury, too. The last time these 2 guys played at a major, by the way, Novak retired. Novak retired in the 3rd set. Hopefully we don't see a similar thing with Wawrinka here. Yeah, that was not a great split. Wawrinka did the splits. Amazing athleticism from Wawrinka at 38 years old. I've already seen him do the splits twice today, but scary moment. Scary moment for Stan. But yeah, there's no way he didn't get at least a little bit hurt, but he's an amazing athlete. Slice down the middle, forehand from Novak inside out. Novak's still not at his very top best. Novak's still not at his very top best. I am very, very enthralled by that Hurkacz match in the next round. I'm going to be tuning in for that one. Novak Hurkacz, you don't want to miss it. Novak is 5-0. Novak is a big favorite, but Novak struggles against big servers. When he does go out, fourth round quarterfinals, that's usually his kind of sweet spot to kind of take out Novak. He always picks it up in the late stages. And Novak and Hurkacz had a very tight one at Wimbledon about 4 years ago. And Hurkacz plays very well on the grass courts. I'm interested in that one, but still, we are watching this one. Novak taking on Wawrinka, and Novak is a big favorite. 30-15 here, though. Novak Wawrinka trying to stay close in this third set. And thank you guys for joining in. Always appreciate everybody in chat, everybody watching on. 40-15 here for Stan. Always appreciate y'all. A bit off topic. I've been listening to Kelly Clarkson's new album about her divorce, and wow, she must be going through a lot. She was recording her songs. A bit off topic, but yeah. We were talking about it the other day, though. I remember. Yeah, she's making some depressing music. Forehand from Stan, cross court, big forehand into slice of Wawrinka, backhand slice, cross court, big backhand from Wawrinka down the line. It's a screamer. It's a Stan Wawrinka special. He's probably going to lose this. He's going to lose this match, but look, he's pulling off his best tennis before he does it. Who knows how many more times we're going to see this matchup again. I want to see a good third set. We're probably only going to see one more. We'll see what Stan has in him. Curfew at 6 o'clock. Stan is going to bring his best tennis here. Or curfew at 11. But Stan's going to try to bring his best tennis. I think we'll at least finish the set, though. And it's looking like Novak wants to finish this off in straight sets. Big backhand screamer from Stan. 2 games all here. Novak bouncing the ball. Big serve out wide. Forehand down the middle. It's an easy point for Novak. Forehand put away from Novak. Forehand put away from Novak. Novak, big serve out wide. Wawrinka puts a ball way up high, but Djokovic's been solid with the smash so far. Which I guess you can't always say. It's 30 love here for Novak. 30 love here for Novak. Novak doing so well on serve. In fact, how well is Novak doing well on serve? I can tell you. I can let you know. Match stats for Novak on his serve. 91% of first serve points won, 32 of 35. 67% of them in. So Novak doing very well on his serve. All right, Novak to serve here, 30 love. Novak to serve here at 30 love. First serve into the net. Second serve coming here. Second serve is coming. Down the middle, backhand slice from Stan. Backhand slice now cross court from both of them. Another one cross court from Novak. Backhand slice cross into the backhand slice of Novak. Backhand slice from Stan into the backhand slice of Novak. Slice battle here. All right, let's make this last as much as possible. Backhand slice again. That one misses from Novak. It's called in, though. Stan is challenging. Stan says, no, I'm winning this slice battle. That wasn't in. I'm winning the slice battle. It was called in. Stan is challenging. Umpire says she's not sure. She goes like this. Funny moment here. Oh, it's a millimeter. It's a millimeter out, and Stan wins the slice battle. Novak looking angrily at his box. Novak's like, how could I lose the slice battle? The slice battle had 2-all. That was about 10 or 15 slices in a row. Just cross court. That was that usually Federer type of just a million slices in a row cross court. Stan wins. Stan might not win the match, but he won the battle of the slices. Backhand into the backhand of Djokovic. Just always so solid with the swing volley. Both these guys, two of the best aggressive backhands you'll ever see. Stan wins the battle of the slices. Battle of the slices. Forehand from Novak into the middle. Forehand from Stan. Inside out. Big forehand from Stan into forehand Novak. It's too much power from Stan. 40-30. It is 40-30. Stan is still fighting. Any surprise packages on the men's side for you at Wimby? Anthony, that's a great question. It's a great question. I'll answer it on the changeover here. I'll have to take a look at the draw too. A couple of names came to my mind. I'll take a look at the draw as well. Stan shot goes out. 3-2 here for Novak. Stan shot goes long. 3-2 here for Novak. 3-2 here for Novak. Camera right pointing at Novak. Novak gets upset and frustrated. And he turns the camera away. Turns the camera away. All right, guys, I'll be back in 1 second. Gonna jump off, then jump right back on. I'll be back in 1 second. Cactula. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, I think my connection is lagging a little bit. I'm gonna jump off, then jump right back on. Here at 3-2. I'll talk about this first point here. Stand serve out wide. Stand backhand cross to the backhand of Novak. Backhand cross into the forehand of Novak. Stand to right to the backhand. Novak hits the backhand wide. 15 love here for Stan. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to jump off, then jump right back on. Be back in 1 second. All right. All right. I am back here, guys, to commentate for the rest of this one. Let me get the score up on here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Back for the call of this one. Here we go. All right. 40 love here for Wawrinka. Quick service game. Backhand right off the baseline. Great touch from Wawrinka on the half volley. What a shot. Novak gets a racket on it, but it's not good enough. Stan's got the touch. If Stan is going out, if this is the last set we see between these two guys, let it be a good one with some great shot making. Big serve out wide to the back end of Novak, and it's long. It's long down the middle. 3-all. It's long down the middle. 3-all. 3-all. Okay, so any surprise packages on the men's side? Let me look at the draw real quick. Safulin. Roman Safulin pops to my mind right away. Roman Safulin is a big one. He's been playing great. Very pleasantly surprised by him. Let's see who else. Berrettini is a former finalist, but I didn't expect him to come back with such a high level at this event. But it's great to see. Great to see. And it just shows, even if you're not in form, if you've played well at an event before, you'll have confidence coming back. Berrettini needs confidence. He'll get confidence at Wimbledon. He didn't play last year. The last time Berrettini played Wimbledon, he reached the final. Berrettini has won 6 of his last 7 Wimbledon matches. So that's one. Berrettini, I'd say, and Roman Safiullin. Christopher Eubanks, my guy Eubanks. I watched Christopher Eubanks play college tennis. He's a big one for me. By the way, 30 love here for Novak on his serve. He's a big one for me. He took out Christopher Norrie, the Brit, earlier today. I wasn't surprised by that. I actually predicted Eubanks would win, but I want to shout him out. Lehechka is a big one for me. I didn't expect him to have a huge run here. He hasn't dropped a set yet. Beat Cerundolo, who with a massive forehand, 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. Christopher O'Connell's had a good run. Even Hallis. But yeah, some of the big ones for me, Safiullin, Berrettini coming back and playing really well, and Lehechka. Those are some that I would mention. Those are a few that I would mention. Nobody too crazy, but those are a few guys for sure. Novak with an easy hold here, back for this match. 4-3 here for Novak. Yeah, thank you guys for joining in. We'll be here for I'll be here for the rest of this one. Let me know if you guys are watching in chat. Let me know if you're watching this event. If you're at Wimbledon, who's the number one guy that you would most like to see win Wimbledon on the men's side? Or if you got it on the women's side too, but on the men's side, which player are you rooting for the most on the men's side? Who would you most like to see picking up that trophy? It can be anyone at all. Who are you rooting for on the men's side? Let me know. For me, I think everybody would already know who it is. If you've been watching my streams for a while, if you watch the contender profile I did for this channel as well, I want Jannik Sinner, and I really would want Jannik Sinner because I really enjoy watching him play, and Sinner's awesome. That's my guy. Let me know. Who are you rooting for on the men's side? 4-3 for here in this one. Curfew doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem for this one, like it was in Murray Tsitsipas. But let's see. Let's see how much more we have to play. This one. First serve is out from Stan. Second serve coming here. Second serve coming from Stan. Ooh, big shot down the line. Oh, Novak slips. Novak is doing circus moves. Behind the court. Stan's doing splits. No, I don't know what the hell Novak just did. Amazing shot from Stan there. Stan is playing really well again this third set. Second set, Stan didn't show up. First and third set have been fantastic from Stan so far. Great winner there. Stan, no winners in the second set. That was a fantastic winner from Stan there. Great winner from Stan there. Great winner from Stan. Great winner from Stan. Okay, 15 love here. 15 love. Stan with the serve. Into the net. Second serve coming. Take it in, guys. Just take it in. I know Novak's the overwhelming favorite, but I'm taking this in as a Novak-Wawrinka match. Who knows how many more times we're going to see it. Wawrinka's 38 years old. Novak will be around a while. We don't know about Stan. Backhand is wide from Stan. 15-all. 4 games all, 15-all. You got to take it in. Hour and 37 minutes played. Like I said, they're 20-6 in their head-to-head, but 4 of the matches that Stan have won have been in majors. The other 2 matches, 2006. Both of the other 2 matches that Stan won were in 2006. The other 4 were at majors, including 2 major finals, where Stan showed up with some of the best level of tennis we've seen in a long time, if not ever. 30-15. Stan's peak is crazy. Stan's peak is insane. Do you think Casper can win a Masters 1000 title? I hope he can. Even when he was on his down slump, I said I expect Casper to win a few Clay 1000 events, and I stand by that. I don't think we'll see him play a lot. I think he'll still struggle against top guys. But when the draw is just right, I think we'll see Casper win a couple of Clay 1000s. I think he's still a young guy. I expect he won't end his career without a couple of, maybe Rome, a couple of titles in Rome, maybe Monte Carlo. That's what I would expect. Backhand slice to the backhand of Stan. Inside out, forehand from Novak, cross. And the forehand of Stan is a big shot down the line. Let's go, Stan. Stan the man is doing a Stan thing. Stan the man doing a Stan thing. That's that slick Swiss Stan power down the line with the fear hand. He has it off the forehand and the backhand. That's that slick Swiss Stan forehand down the line, 40-15. We want to see Stan pick up a good level. Like I said, I loved his level in the first set. That's a great ace, or not an ace, but a service winner down the line. Might as well be an ace. Novak gets one racket on with the backhand. But listen, Stan's played a great level in the first set and the third set. He didn't have it in the second set. Like I said, 27% first serve points won, 0 winners. He didn't bring in the second set at all. He basically didn't show up. But you got to commend his level throughout this whole match. And in set 3, he's already doing better. First serve points won 100%. 100% of first serve points won for Stan compared to the second set where it was 27. Second serve points won also 6 of 8 points. Winners, 5 winners for Stan compared to 0 in the second set. First and third set have been a fantastic level from Stan. You love to see him pick it up. If this is the last match we ever see Stan and Novak play, you want to see Stan play it on a high. This might not be the last, but also might be. It also might be, especially at a major. How fitting would it be if the last time that we see Stan and Novak play, it's at Wimbledon, where they've never played before, on the grass courts, where they've never played before in 26 matches. This could be the last one. If it is, you got to take it in. But either way, it's definitely one of the last. And it is another Stan Novak encounter, both playing a high level at a major. And I'm taking it in. 10 years on from their all-time epic in Australia. 4 games all. A bit of a different story here. But Stan's still fighting at 38 years old and still hitting some great winners. Forehand in the net. 4 games all, 15 all. Novak serve. Another serve coming here from Nole. Another serve coming here from Novak. The uber effective play of Novak against the absolute outright aggression from the Swiss. What would you say? I wanted to say Swiss Maestro, but that's Fed. We got to think of a nickname for Stan. The Swiss. I don't know. The Swiss Stanimal. The Swiss bomb. That is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not here for nicknames. I'm here to commentate the match. I'm not here for nicknames. That's Robbie Koenig will think of a nickname. 30-15 here for Novak. First serve is long. I'm not here for nicknames. That's not my job. That wasn't part of the agreement. That's not my job. 30-15 here for Novak. Stan, backhand cross into the backhand of Novak. Forehand from Stan, cross. Forehand of Novak into the slice of Stan. To the slice of Novak. Forehand from Novak. Stan is a pass, but it's too good from Novak. He's there at the volley. 40-15 for Novak. Novak is trying to get 1 game away. Sorry for being off topic, Anthony. It's no problem, MJ. No problem, MJ. Novak is really picking up here. He's doing very well. Novak is playing a great aggressive level in this match. He doesn't want to give Stan any chances of dictating. He's doing so well to level off Stan's first serve as well. Novak is all over it. Novak is really leveling off Stan's aggression. Novak here with the serve, 40-15. 40-15. In this big third round match that we've seen many times before, but never on the grass. Stan, backhand return to the forehand of Novak. Inside in to the backhand of Novak. Sliced, cross. Backhand. Down the line from Novak is a huge shot. No, Stan is there. It hits the net. Goes over. Drop from Novak. Forehand lob over Novak is going to be in. Forehand from Novak. Rockets for a winner past Stan. 5-4. You love to see that in a Stan Novak match. Novak points to the crowd. It's not 2013, it's not 2015, but we're still seeing great high level in a Stan Novak match at Wimbledon. And it's awesome to see there, as Novak says, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. That's awesome to see. Awesome stuff. Shot of the match. Shot of the match. Stan with the lob past Novak, and Novak runs back. Looks like he's going down the line. They're showing a replay now. Looks like he's going down the line. Stan all out of position for what Novak's going to do. Novak has the skill to go cross court even as he's running backwards. Looks like he can only have the down the line shot. Still goes cross court. Great squash shot from Stan. Hits the net. Drop shot from Nole. Great lob. The hands from Stan. Novak is there. Great stretch. And I just don't know how you do that. The replay looked crazier than the original. Don't know how Novak does it. And Novak made it look easy too. Great shot from Novak. 1 game away. Who knows how many more times we'll see this matchup. Novak is 1 game away from finishing it off at Wimbledon. We've seen some great points in this third set. That's all you could ask for. 5-4 for Novak against Wawrinka. 5-4 for Novak, 33 minutes into the set. I also apologize for being off topic. Please never apologize for being off topic in the chat. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. That's all good. I love that in the chat. Just talk. I love seeing y'all in the chat. Do whatever y'all want to do. We're going to see the end of the set, by the way. We're still 40 minutes from curfew. We're at least seeing the set. Novak obviously going to want to finish this off in straight sets, but Stan has picked up again this third set. He's hitting way more winners now. 15 love and doing much better on serve. And he still continues to. 12 for 12 on first serve. 30 love for Stan. 30 love for Stan here. Stan Novak match. It doesn't get much better out of major. It doesn't get much better than this. Gotta take it in. 30 love. Big serve down the middle, and it's out. Second serve. Second serve from the 38-year-old Swiss who's still fighting out there. What is it with Swiss players and crazy longevity? I don't know. 40 love. I don't know. 40 love here. Stan should have found his rhythm in the first set. I think he did, Max. I think Stan showed up with a very high level in the first set. I think Stan showed up with a very high level in that first set. Novak in the net, by the way. Stan ties it up 5-5. First time we're going the distance in one of these sets. I think Stan did find his rhythm the first set, but I think Novak was just a little bit too much. And I think this is even higher than his first set level too. But I think first and third set were very high level. I'm happy to see that he's able to back up his serve though better in this set. His ground game was great in the first set. It was his serve that still had improvement to be done. And he's serving very well in this first set. In this third set. He's very third set stats here. Here are stats for the third set. Third set. 13 for 13 first serve points, 7 for 9 on second. He's only lost 2 points on serve all set, Wawrinka. Very, very different from that first set. So he's found the serving rhythm for sure, Max. Oh no, a tiebreak could happen, and Novak is very dominant when it comes to tiebreaks. Let's see if Stan can do something in this game. It does look like a tiebreaker is happening. It does look like a tiebreaker is happening. Novak is on a crazy streak in tiebreakers. I think like 8-0. Novak is on a crazy streak in tiebreakers. So let's see what happens here. Stan, chip to the Novak forehand into the Stan forehand. Novak backhand. The Stan slice backhand into the Novak forehand. Stan backhand is a big one, and it's long. 30 love for Novak. 30 love for Novak. Oh, Stan is giving a contest to Novak. I think so, MJ. Stan is giving a contest to Novak. Don't go anywhere. Let's see how this one ends up. Let's see how this one ends off. 30 love here for Djokovic. First serve is wide. Second serve coming here for Novak. Stan taking on Novak. Third set. Deep into the third set. Backhand from Stan into the forehand, but it's long. Long from Stan on the return. 40 love. And it is 40 love. Serve out wide is Long. Second serve coming here from Nole. Second serve coming from Novak. Out wide. It's a good serve. He serves in volleys. Forehand volley put away from Novak. 1 game away yet again. 1 game away yet again. And I know I keep repeating myself to death, but I will say it one more time. Wawrinka is 38 years old. He's 38 years old. We don't know how much longer Wawrinka is going to be around. We expect Djokovic at 36 is still going to be around a little while. Wawrinka, we don't know how much longer he's going to play. And even if he plays, who knows if we'll see Wawrinka play Novak at a major again? Who knows if we'll see Wawrinka play Djokovic at a major again? Who knows if we'll see him play Djokovic, period? We've seen guys who are on the tour not play each other for 3 years. Never play against each other. This could be the last time. This isn't a 5-set epic. This isn't a decade back where Wawrinka's playing his absolute best, but he has played really well in this third set. 13 for 13 on first serve points won. A lot of great winners. A lot of great points sent off, which is always what you want to see. This isn't a 5-set epic, but listen, we don't know how much more we're going to see this matchup. So you got to enjoy it. I'm just saying that as a fan of this rivalry. I know this isn't Rafa Fed. It's not Rafa Fed, but I like this rivalry. They brought out some great epics. You got to enjoy it while it's here. Some of the more iconic matches of all time have come out from this rivalry. It's Stan to serve at 5-6. It's just fun to watch Stan versus Novak. Stan to serve. Here, 39 minutes into this third set. Already the longest set of the match. First serve coming here from the Stanimal. Cross out wide. Another serve coming here from Stan. Another serve coming here from Stan. Let's see how this match finishes off. If it does finish here, Stan doesn't want this to go 3 sets. He wants this one to finish tomorrow. It's either finishes in this set or it finishes tomorrow. Novak will want to do the latter. So let another serve coming here. Another serve coming here from Stan. Novak ready on the return. Into the body. Novak hits a forehand. Great forehand inside out. Stan's really picked up his level. We saw a great level from Stan in the first set, and this is even way better than that. 15 love from Stan. You want to see him pick up his level from that second set. Shout out to Stanislas Wawrinka, who's found a really good level at Wimbledon, which, like I said, is his worst slam. He's 56% at Wimbledon. At any other major, he's at least 73% win percentage. 73% win percentage at every other major. He's won every other major. He's won 3 Grand Slam titles. 30 love here for Stan. And he's beaten Novak at every single one of the other majors. And whenever he's beaten Novak, he's gone on to win the whole Grand Slam. That entire slam. So, anyway, 30 love here for Stan. They have a long history against each other. A long history of important matches. And some crazy ones. Stan's serve down the line is long. Second serve coming from Stan. From Stan the man. The kick down the line. Huge forehand return inside, down the line into the corner from Novak. 30-15. 30-15. Novak's good in tiebreakers, but he won't mind 7-5 either. That was a crazy forehand return right into the corner. You talk about Novak like sometimes he just looks perfect. He looked perfect. He looked perfect on that return. Another serve coming here from Stan on that ad side. Kick serve. Okay, Novak forehand return into the net. Novak obviously a little bit frustrated. Okay, is Stan going to take us into a tiebreaker here? 40-15. Let's see a tiebreaker here. Like I've said many times, we don't know how many more times we'll see this matchup. Even if we see it again, it's definitely one of the last times we see it. You got to enjoy it while it's here. 40-15 for Stan. Let's see a tiebreaker here. Both guys playing a very high level. Highest level Stan's played in the match so far. 40-15 for Stan. Highest level from Stan in this match. Kick serve, pretty short, but it's effective. Ooh, he had the backhand for a winner. Novak wasn't even going to run for it. He had the backhand inside out. Did Stanislaus Wawrinka, but he hits it in the net. 40-30. 40-30 here for Stan. Thank you guys for joining in. We'll be here for the end of this one. Be here for the tiebreaker if Stan can push us there. Don't forget to sub to the channel too, Quality Shot Tennis, where you want to be. Don't forget to drop a like and sub too. Serve down the line. Novak on the return off the forehand. Big backhand cross court. Novak's backhand just crosses the net. Forehand back to the backhand. Wawrinka hits it well wide. Well wide from Stan, and we're back to deuce. We are back to deuce in this one. We could be seeing some of the last points. Novak and Alcaraz dominate in tiebreakers, and that's why they're number one and two in the world. Because they're some of the best in the tightest moments. You're absolutely right, MJ. You're totally right. Okay, are we seeing the final moments, the final breaths of this match, and the final breaths of this rivalry that have had some really crazy, iconic, big matches? Stan serving at deuce, really high level at 38 years old. And Novak, at 36 years old, has won the last 3 majors and last 4 Wimbledons, 10 years on from their Australian Open epic. Stan to serve. Down the line. Catches the line. No, it doesn't. It's just long. Called long. It's called out. Stan with another serve coming. Another serve coming. Oh no, Stan. Stan, please stay clutch. That's it, Max. That's it, Max. Backhand from Stan. Down the middle. Another backhand from Stan. Cross. Forehand from Novak. Forehand from Stan. Come on, Stan. Let's push this to a breaker. Forehand from Stan. Forehand from Novak. Much more aggressive shot. Backhand slice into the ad side. Backhand from Stan down the line. Another forehand from Stan down the line. Inside out. No, Stan roars. Stan the man is still Stan the man. Doesn't matter what his age is. Big backhand followed by a big forehand into the opposite corner. We're in 2013. And Stan is still here to roam. Advantage to Stan. Advantage to Stan. And he earns it. He earns it against one of the best players to ever play, probably the greatest of all time. But Stan, with his 3 majors, he deserves the respect too. And with how good he plays when he plays his best. He's playing well now. Forehand to the forehand of Novak. Backhand from Stan. Cross. Backhand of Novak. Backhand from Stan. Sliced. Into the forehand of Novak. Down the line. Stan is there, though. He gets it with a squash shot, but it's just long. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. These are the kinds of points you want to see, though, in a match like this. Who knows how many more times we'll see it. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Deuce from Stan. Deuce from Stan. It's exciting now. What happens next? What happens next is an ace from Wawrinka. That's what happens next. An ace from Wawrinka. He's been so solid on serve. You better believe we're seeing a tiebreaker if Stan has anything to say about it. And I hope we see a breaker here. We deserve a breaker. Right, guys? We deserve a breaker. Let's riot. If we don't see a breaker. I'm hoping for a breaker. I'm hoping for a breaker. Let's see one. Big ace out wide is long. I'm hoping for a breaker. It is long from Wawrinka on the first serve. Second serve coming here. Second serve is coming here. Stan plays well and clutch in the last stage. Finals. Absolutely. Big moments is when Stan picks up. It's a big moment now. Stan is clutch. Stan is clutch. Forehand from Novak into the backhand of Stan. Way up high. A little bit of a shank. Forehand inside out. Stan with the pass of the backhand. It's wide from Novak. We're seeing a tiebreaker. If you're in chat, who's win this tiebreaker? Let me know what the score is. I'll shout out in chat. If you get the score of this tiebreaker right, I'll shout you out in chat. Who's win this breaker? You let me know. A tiebreaker to end this off, and I'm happy we're seeing a tiebreaker here. I'm excited that we're seeing the tiebreaker here. Novak taking on Stan at Wimbledon. First time they play on the grass courts. First time at Wimbledon. But they played 8 times on majors. Nearly every time it was an epic. It's been a fun one here. Not necessarily a 5-set epic, but it's been fun. Tiebreaker here. We're 25 minutes away from curfew. If Stan does push this, then the result will probably have to wait till tomorrow. It will have to wait till tomorrow. Let's see. Stan 10-8. I will go crazy. I will go crazy, Max. If you thought I went crazy, Monfils versus Baez, I would love to see Stan win this. I would love to see Stan win this. This is a big match as well. With a veteran of the sport. Still playing well. Excited to watch, though. I'm just excited to be watching a Novak Stan match still at this high of a level at the majors. Stan back in return. Novak to the backhand of Stan is a huge shot. He's there with the forehand with a pass, but it's just in the net. So close, but not close enough. So close from Stan, but not close enough. Big backhand, and it's a chance for a forehand pass, but it's just in the top of the net. 1-0 for Novak. Stan's still in this tiebreaker, though. Stan's still in this tiebreaker. Thank you guys for joining in. Anthony on the commentary. Quality Shot Tennis. Don't forget to like and sub, too. Drop a like. It really does help the channel, and don't forget to sub. Don't forget to sub. We'll be here for more Wimbledon matches. 0-1. 1-0 for Novak Djokovic. Stan to serve. You gotta love this. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Stan to serve here. And Stan gets a clutch serve point. Stan gets a clutch serve point. Clutch serve point from Stan. 1 point all. 1 point all in this breaker. Stan to serve. Big serve out wide is an ace. Or no, it's long. It's long from Stan. Second serve. Second serve coming here from Stan on his serve. Stan's been serving rock solid all set. Backhand from Novak down the middle into the forehand of Stan. Backhand from Novak down the line into the forehand of Stan. Cross court. Down the line, but Wawrinka just missed it. And it's 2-1. Wawrinka needs to make it. Novak is so clutch in these tiebreakers. Wawrinka need to make that shot. It is 2-1 for Novak. But with the level that Stan has brought out, he was very clutch in the last game. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. But it's Novak now at 2-1. It is Novak at 2-1. Novak on his serve, ready to serve. Novak to serve. First serve down the line is wide. Second serve coming. It's a second serve coming. A lot of time here. Novak either trying to get a breath in or trying to collect himself. Novak is nervous playing Wawrinka. Novak is pretty much never nervous. He's nervous playing Wawrinka. This guy has beaten him 4 times at majors. Doesn't matter when he plays him, how old Wawrinka is. Novak slips up a bit behind the baseline. Big backhand to the backhand of Novak. Backhand down the middle. Forehand from Novak. Forehand of Stan, but it's in the net. 3-1 for Novak. 3-1 for Novak in the late stages of this one. 3-1 for Novak. Novak with a little bit of a smile on his face. I think it's because he slipped up at the start of that point. He slipped up at the start of that point. Stan 8-6. Let's see it, MJ. Let's see Stan with the comeback. Let's see what Stan's got. I want to see more of those great points. I want to see Stan put up a fight. 22 minutes from the curfew at Wimbledon. Let's see how the set ends off. Novak serving 3-1. Let's see what Stan's got. Big first serve into the net. Second serve coming from Novak. First serve percentage dropping from Novak. Stan's got to look at a second serve. Right here. First serve kicked down the middle of the box. Forehand from Novak. Cross into the forehand chip of Stan. Forehand inside out to the backhand of Novak. Backhand from Novak into the backhand of Stan. Cross. Big point. Backhand from Stan from a shot right on top of the baseline. Forehand. Inside out. Big shots. Drop shot from Novak in the net. It's 3-2 for Stan. He gets the mini break back. Stan is not out of this yet. Stan should be pointing to his head, and he should never stop. Like Djokovic did again when he beat Korda in Adelaide. Stan is clutch. 2-3. Stan the man. Picking up like he does against Djokovic. Like I said, Stan always picks up against Djokovic. This is a different situation with Stan at 38 years old, but he's still playing a great level. So many winners, so many awesome winners in this third set. First and third set, a great level. Second set, he pretty much dipped off, but third level has been great from Stan. Let's see what he's got. He's winning almost all the points on his first serve, but he missed the first serve there. Let's see what he can do on the second serve. Big serve into the backhand of Novak, backhand from Stan, down the middle, into the forehand of Novak. We're getting a bit of a rally here, and Stan pulls it out. We're at 3 points all. 3 points all as we change ends. 3 points all as we change ends. Wow, we're seeing a good one here. Both guys smiling. Both guys smiling as they change ends, because guess what? We've seen this rivalry since 2006. These guys played a final against each other, an ATP final in 2006. Wawrinka won that final. Djokovic had to retire. No, Stan beat him in another match that year. No, Stan has beaten him since the start of their rivalry. Stan has beaten him in 4 of their last 5 matches at majors. Stan, since 2012, Stan has never lost a match against Novak at a major where he hasn't won 2 sets. They've all either been Stan's or they've gone 5 sets. It's an exciting third set here. 3 points apiece. Stan can't make a first serve for his life, though. Second serve. Can Stan be clutch with the second serve? It's one coming here. Backhand from Novak down the middle. Forehand from Novak. Novak slips. Novak slips up. He stands up immediately, though. It didn't look great. 4-3 for Stan here. Is Stan going to force this match to be played overnight? Is Stan going to force this match to play overnight? We have a Wawrinka chat. Max, you said 10-8. MJ, you said 8-6. Let's see what happens. Novak to serve at 3-4. And it is Novak to serve at 3-4. Wawrinka wins 3 points in a row. What happens next? Novak bouncing the ball. You just feel the tension in the stadium. Big serve down the line. Wawrinka, a good return to get it in. Big shot down the... Oh, Wawrinka's there with the pass. We're going 5-3. Wawrinka with the 5-3. He's rolling back the years. He is rolling back the years. Wawrinka at 5-3 with a big backhand pass. Forehand return went so short in the court, but Novak was there on it with the forehand. Hits it inside out. Wawrinka's waiting there at the backhand. Clutch backhand pass. Stan the man. Picking up against Djokovic in a major, as he does. Doesn't matter when it is. This is what you like to see. Who knows how many more times we'll see this matchup. It's almost midnight, or it's almost 11 p.m. in England. Stan is trying to push this match overnight. 3-5. Can Wawrinka take a set? It's been overwhelmingly Djokovic. Stan with the backhand down the middle. Forehand from Djokovic, inside out, backhand into the backhand of Stan, backhand from Djokovic to the backhand of Stan, forehand from Djokovic to the forehand of Stan, but it's long, 4-5. 5-4 for Stan, but he does have the mini break with that awesome backhand pass. We've seen classic Wawrinka shot making. We've seen classic Wawrinka shot making. Maybe Stan gets one set in 6-1 in the fourth. I mean, Novak 6-1. It could be. But listen, if Stan wins this set, they're coming back the next day. So I don't think health will be or being tired will be as big of a thing for Wawrinka. 5-4 for Stan. All eyes on this match. And why shouldn't they be? And why shouldn't they be? Wawrinka, the best name outside the big four for the last whatever years. Big serve out wide is Alette. He's getting a second serve. Or a first serve. Gets another first serve here. 5-4 for Stan. All eyes on this one. He's been serving great, but he wants a first serve here to make things easier. First serve coming. Serve out wide to the back and return of Novak, and it is in the net, but it's a challenge from Novak. It's a challenge from Novak, but I think we're going 6-4 Wawrinka. I think we're going 6-4 Stan. Novak's not moving, though. Novak isn't moving. Is it in? It is long by 1 inch. It is an inch long from Wawrinka. An inch or half an inch long from Wawrinka. Second serve coming here. Second serve is coming here. Backhand from Wawrinka is long. It's long from Wawrinka. We're going 5-5. We're going 5-5. An error backhand from Wawrinka. We're going 5-5. What happens next? Wawrinka still has a service point to go up 6-5 and get a set point. Wawrinka is still 1 point away from getting a set point to go up 6-5, but we're at 5-5. Wawrinka needs a first serve. Wawrinka wants a first serve. You better believe it, but he doesn't get one. Second serve. Second serve from Wawrinka. Are we seeing the last breaths of the Djokovic and Wawrinka rivalry that brought us so many iconic matches? Who knows? Backhand into the net from Wawrinka, though. So many amazing winners towards the tail end of this set, but it's 2 backhand errors that bring Djokovic to a match point. We're 15 minutes away from the Wimbledon curfew. Wawrinka wanted a set. Djokovic might not let him have it. Djokovic is 8-0 in tiebreakers in a row. It's Djokovic that gets to a match point 2 hours and 8 minutes in. Are these the last points we see of the Wawrinka-Djokovic rivalry, where Wawrinka beat Djokovic that 2015 RG final, 2013 Australian Open, one of the best matches of all time, 2016 US Open, 2014 Australia, 9-7 the 5th set. Are we seeing the end? It's a big serve out wide, but it's a let. Another serve comes from Novak. It's not done quite yet. It's not over quite yet. Stanimal, the GOAT. He played amazing. Shout out Stanimal for the level he brought in this Wimbledon and towards the tail end of this match. Third set, he served and played amazing. So many clutch great winners like we've seen Stan do. Big serve down the middle of the box. Stan with the backhand. Law put it way up high to a Djokovic smash. No, Stan is there with the forehand, but it's in the crowd. Novak with the ear to the crowd. Stan beats Wawrinka 6-3, 6-1, 7-6. There's a handshake at the net. Nice as always. They hug it out. This is the 27th time we've seen them play. 2006 through 2023, we've seen some great matches from both these guys. 2006 in their first final, Stan beats them in the final. And Stan has beaten Novak in 2 major finals, but Novak said not today. Novak said not today. Novak is into the 4th round. 6-3, 6-1, 7-6 for Novak. Wow. A little bit bittersweet because I don't know how many more times we're going to see that matchup. But it was a great end. If that's the last time we saw it, it was a great end. Thank you guys for joining the stream. It was Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. If you want to follow me, you can follow me. I have a YouTube channel, Tennis Commentary Booth, with Anthony Hirsch, at Commentary Booth on Twitter. Don't forget to like and sub for the channel, QualityShot Tennis. This was a big match. It was a big stream. I appreciate you all for joining. It was a lot of fun to commentate. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, no problem. S-Take 1 nerves. I think it was a bit of nerves. We saw a lot of backhand winners from Stan towards the end of that match, but it was the backhand errors that let Stan down. Against probably the best backhand we've ever seen in the sport. But Stan still has one of the best backhands we've seen the last 20 years as well, but it let him down in the end. And it was a Djokovic smash that ended off the match. Does it end off the rivalry? Who knows? 6-3, 6-1, 7-6 for Stan. Novak brought a really good level. I think Novak will still want to raise it up even higher, but it was a high-level match. Novak, I'm sure, can feel he can raise it up even higher, especially from the first and third set, but he played well. I am very curious by his match against Hurkacz. Like I said, they played a really tight 4-set match in Wimbledon 4 years ago, before Hurkacz was even very good. It was 2019 tight 4-setter. Hurkacz is a big serve on the grass courts. Those are the guys who have beaten Novak on grass recently, are the big servers like Kevin Anderson, or like Sam Querrey. Not Kevin Anderson, like Sam Querrey, like Thomas Berdych. So Hurkacz is one to watch. Wawrinka played amazing today. Shout out Wawrinka. Wimbledon and grass courts, not even his best, but he brought out a great level. Wawrinka brought out a great level, especially in the first and third set. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Stanimal, the real GOAT. Stanimal's still the real GOAT. That's it. Stanimal's the GOAT. Stan the man is the GOAT. And I always love a Stan Novak match. That was no exception. It was no exception. Now, before I head out, this was a fun match. 2 hours and 10 minutes played between Stan and Novak. I do hope we see another one. Grass courts would be a weird venue to see their last match because they've never played on grass courts before. Some of the match stats: 11 aces for Novak, 6 for Stan. 45% on first serve is not good enough for Stan. 66% first serve points won is not terrible. 53% on second serve points won is not that bad, especially against Djokovic, who's an elite returner. Winners to unforced, though: 12 winners, 29 errors for Stan, 36 winners, 26 errors for Novak. And that's why Novak is so good, so effective, so solid. And on the grass courts, he can play super aggressive as well. Some amazing forehand winners in that match. I remember an amazing forehand cross-court winner that he played early on in the match. That hit the sideline. In that last set to go up 5-4, he had an amazing forehand running back shot of the match. That was a passing shot past Wawrinka. Really great match in this one. I appreciate you guys for joining in. Thanks. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Thanks, Max. Anthony Hersher on the commentary. Anthony on the commentary. Like I said, I have a YouTube channel. If you want to follow me on there, I'll be posting more on there. Tennis commentary with Anthony Hirsch. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. And I'm at commentary booth on Twitter. Commentary booth on Twitter. Tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch. Tennis commentary booth. And definitely like and sub to the channel. Drop a like on the video. If you're still here, don't forget to like. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's the most important thing. 92% first serve points won is huge. Is that right? 92% first serve points won. Missed that as I was going down. 92% first serve points won. That's a good catch, Jerome. 92% first serve points won. Novak insane on serve. That's a crazy, crazy stat. Crazy, crazy stat. 92% to 69%. That's a crazy stat. Novak, if you'll be serving that well, that'll be tough for Hurkacz. Even if that's a tiebreaker match in the 4th round, it'll be tough for Hurkacz to make any leeway in the Novak serve. But I would still watch out for that match. I'm going to be watching. What a match. Stan versus Novak. Listen, a decade ago, 2013 Australian Open, I still think that's one of the best matches ever played. It was a round of 16 match, but listen, Sinner Alcaraz last year, that was a quarterfinal. Doesn't matter what round it was. That match 10 years ago was amazing. Still happy to see both these guys playing such a high level in this one. Stan still at 38 years old fighting on at Wimbledon. 2 hours and 10 minutes, 6-3, 6-1, 7-6. Before I head out, I'm going to finish this off with one more thing. Stan was a danger for Novak. Let's see what else Novak's draw has in store. I'm not going to log off just yet. Let's see what else Novak's draw is in this one, because I am curious. If I could see Novak's draw real quick. Novak's draw, or his potential draw, his kind of projected draw, if I will. What is Novak's projected draw in this one? So Novak has Hurkacz. And I know Novak is 5-0 against Hurkacz, but listen, you got to look at the context too. Even their Dubai match earlier this year, very tight first set. Hurkacz fought well until the end. Hurkacz always looks good against Djokovic. Like I said, Paris indoors, they played a 3rd set tiebreaker one year. Hurkacz was so close to winning that match. 3rd set tiebreaker on the fast courts, Paris indoors. 4 years ago, before Hurkacz even played his best tennis, he pushed Novak very tight at Wimbledon here. So Hurkacz always plays up well at Wimbledon. He's picked up his level. Beat Lorenzo Musetti in straight sets. He's only played 2 tiebreakers so far in this tournament. I would watch out for Hurkacz in the 4th round. Then he's got Rublev or Bublik. Bublik, I don't know about Rublev, although Rublev's being played well as well. But Bublik, Bublik beating Djokovic would be one of the funniest, crazier things ever. But Bublik's on a grass court win streak. He won a grass title last week. But listen, Novak's the overwhelming favorite. But Bublik, Hurkacz. Then he's got potentially Sinner, maybe Shapo. That'd be a rematch of a high-level straight setter that Novak played against Shapo, or a rematch of the 5-set match that he played against Sinner. One of my favorite matches, even though Sinner didn't pull it out in the end. And then on the opposite side, you have guys like Alcaraz, Berrettini, maybe if he plays his best tennis. He played great today. But Alcaraz, Zverev, same thing like Berrettini. Alcaraz, Tiafoe is somebody I would shout out. Runa, if he has the stamina and can find it on the grass court. Same thing for Medvedev. Lehechka is playing well. Paul. I don't know about the other section. Section 4 is wide open. Tsitsipas' section, but a lot of players to look out for. Jari even is playing well, but listen. Alcaraz is the favorite in the top section. Tiafoe, I would shout out. He's playing great. Other than that, Runa maybe, or Zverev or Berrettini, but we'll see what happens. In this side, Sinner, Hurkacz, and Bublik. Those are probably the biggest dangers. Hurkacz could be tough. Let's see how Djokovic does. What a beautiful match. I'm literally crying. I'm so happy for Stan. Such a legend. 38-year-old still fighting and playing well. Me too. It was a bit bittersweet because I wanted to see Stan still playing around for a long time. The level he brought out in that 3rd set. Listen, the winners from both guys, that point near the end where Stan hit a backhand winner to the deuce side, then hit a forehand winner to the outside, it just brought me right back to 2013, where Stan was so monstrous off both sides, to 2015. Stan Novak is an iconic rivalry. 27 matches, always so good at the majors. This one wasn't an exception either. It was a bit of a different match, but this one was no exception either. It was a beautiful match. It really was. Stan played really well in the first and third sets. Second set, Novak basically steamrolled, but listen, for Stan to play this well on the grass courts, which is by far his worst surface, to do so well still, 30 years old, just kudos to Stan. Kudos to Wawrinka. Everybody just clap it up to Wawrinka because, listen, Wawrinka, claps to Wawrinka because he played well. He played well. Applause to Wawrinka. Renee H., thanks, Anthony. You are great. I appreciate you joining in. Appreciate you joining in. And thank you all for joining in. I'm out of here. I'm not over welcoming my stay for this one, but it was a big match. Very, very happy. I really want him to get into top 30 again. Honestly, I think he can. He was playing a top 20 level in the first set and that third set. In the third set, he was probably playing top 15 or top 10 level. But yeah, bye, Lakshmi. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, guys. I hope we see Stan still around. I hope we see this matchup again, but nothing is for granted. 6-3, 6-1, 7-6, 7-5 in the breaker. Stan played a great level. Shout out Stanislav Wawrinka, but it is Djokovic. All eyes on Novak Djokovic as he still has won 17 consecutive slam matches this year. He's going for the fifth Wimbledon in a row. He's going for his 8th Wimbledon, tying Federer. He's going for an extension of his slam record for 24 majors. He's going for his 95th title. 95th title. That's so many. That would be outright third behind Connors and Federer. He's going for so many things in this event. And more than anything, he's going for a third major this year and trying to go for the calendar year Grand Slam. And to tie Federer. Both those are very big things. All right. Djokovic is the winner, and he's the favorite at this event, but I would not sleep on Hurkacz because Hurkacz is playing a very high level again, and he's very good at Wimbledon. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm out of here. Stanislav Wawrinka taking on Novak Djokovic. Always a blast. Always epics. Wasn't 5 sets, but 3 sets was fun to watch too. See you at the next one. Bye.